Hello, everybody. No startup screen again. If you see me, oh, do you see me? Am I just looking at the ground? No startup screen again. I was doing trailer reactions and I barely got it out in time. I'm wondering how long I was live because I was like chewing on a fig Newton. But anyway, I love when I tell people I literally just told my dad I'm doing a live stream, and he's just texted me. Like, didn't text me all day. I tell him I'm doing a live stream, and he texts me like 5 times in the last 6 minutes. It's like I literally just said I'll be busy for the next 3 hours. It's like, oh, well, if you're busy, let me text you 37 times because that makes sense. Anywho, we are here. I've waited for this. I think we've all waited for this, the true start of an end in many ways. Did you watch the Fallout trailer? Michael, I kid you not. I sat down to do the Fallout trailer. I was like, I got an hour before the live stream. I'm going to sit down and do the Fallout trailer because I did Beetlejuice Part 2, Beetlejuice trailer yesterday, and I'm going to make it a point to start doing trailer reactions again. Back when I started the channel, I would do like 5 or 6 a week. Every time something would drop, if it was relative to anything I watched or liked, I would watch it. So I sat down to do the Fallout trailer, and when I typed in trailer, House of the Dragon came up, and I was like, oh my god, that came out yesterday too. And I only had time to do one because by the time I edit it and talk, it takes me like 10 or 15 minutes to do all the discussion stuff, and then it takes me another 10 or 15 to edit it. I am definitely going to do the Fallout trailer, but I felt like since I'm already so far behind on the Fallout trailer, I should do House of the Dragon because I love that show. It is one of my favorite shows of 2 years ago because it's almost 2 years by the time the season 2 drops. But I just did the black trailer. Then when I finished that, I saw there's a green trailer, and I'm like, I don't have time to do that one either. So I'm going to do the Fallout trailer, the green trailer for House of the Dragon, and I also I haven't heard much about it, but I saw there's a new Aliens trailer. I don't even know if it's a movie or a show or what, but I want to do that too. I'm a fan of Aliens. I thought Prometheus was great. So I already have a little list going. Tomorrow, I have the day off. I don't have to work, so I'm going to do a bunch of reactions and I'm going to catch up on trailers. I'm going to start doing that more often, like I said. I also planned on having a whiskey with you guys, but I forgot to pour it. So, being as we're going to have a break, like we're going to set the clock, we're going to go to the break. When we have the break, I'm going to run and pour myself a nice glass of whiskey because I said once St. Patrick's Day comes and I feel 100% and I'm back to 100%. I worked out the last couple days, did a 3-hour workout this morning with no problem. I'm back on all my vitamins and supplements. Jay is 100% successfully back to life. But we're not going to hit the radiators. You guys can, but I said after St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to chill it on the smoking, even though it's ironic that I haven't smoked in like a month already because of being sick. But I'm definitely going to pour a glass at the break. So, I seen Monkey Man, Michael. I wish I hadn't, but during the Super Bowl or something, I saw the trailer for Monkey Man. Unless there's a new one. Is there a new Monkey Man trailer? Because that was phenomenal. John Wick, what would you call it? I don't know. It was like an Indian John Wick. What is that called? Bollywood? I don't think it was Bollywood, but it was definitely like an Indian style John Wick. But I already saw that unless there's a new trailer. Either way, glad you feel better, Colvin. Let me say hi to everybody first. Star, it's welcome back. Star, I hope you're feeling better because you were under the weather just as long, if not longer than me. So Star, welcome back. Colvin, Vero G, Michael, my moderator. 44 is here. Forrest the Runner. Who else? I saw names earlier. Oh no, I guess that is it right now. We have only 6 people. It is early though. It is early for me. It's 5:53. There was no startup screen. When I start feeling better, I go to extreme sometimes. I did like a 3-hour workout this morning and I had to open the arcade, so I got up at like 8 a.m. I have to open the arcade at noon. I worked out from 8 a.m. till like 10 minutes before noon, jumped in my Jeep, ran to the arcade, and I think I might have overdid it because my elbow, like my ligaments. I told you guys before, my right arm, I tore tons of ligaments and tendons in my right arm from an accident at work like 5 years ago. And I used to wear a robot arm. I called it my robot arm, and it had like pivot points and stuff. And I didn't lift weights for that entire time for like 5 years. I used to be really into weightlifting, and I couldn't lift weights for like 4 or 5 years. Recently started lifting weights again, and it like I didn't tear anything, but I think I overdid it, and I need to definitely take a couple days off after today's workout because it's like so sore right where I injured myself years ago. And like I said, I didn't tear anything, but it's scaring me because I was like not functional with my right arm for years. Either way, just a little tidbit into the life of Jay today. But point being, I feel 100% better. Even if I screwed up my arm, I'm not sick or losing my mind anymore. Longest I could ever remember feeling like crap. It was almost for a month straight. We were like that for 3 or 4 live streams. So back to normal. Almost 99% now. Star, I feel glorious for you. Well, typos made me better than my I can't read it. The emoji's blocking me. But either way, Colvin, I love the Wizard Globe, Puff Puff Pass pizza emojis. Yeah, I didn't see Ninja yet, but we're going to wait a minute for people. I mean, it still is early. We have, you know what? Should I get a glass now while we're waiting? Because now that I think of it, we didn't start yet and we got to give people some time. Maybe I'll go get a glass right now. Should I? What do you guys think? A bunch of people just jumped in. If you're jumping in now, I might go run and get a glass of whiskey and enjoy up to the break. Or should I wait to the break? You guys let me know. Should I wait to the break? Because there's about 40 minutes, I think. And then we get a break. We'll reset the clock. Let me see. It's a little under 40 minutes. We got like 38 minutes. Sure, maybe I'll go get one now. See my new haircut? Not that you saw the first one clearly. I put it up on the Discord. LOL, I'm just proud I had the balls to go that hard with it. I'm going to look right now because I didn't see it. So we're going to take a gander. I won't put it up on the thing unless it makes me, and then you're going to be on the thing. Oh, it made me. I mean, if you put it on the Discord, I'm sure you don't mind. Let's see. I think it looks fabulous. I think it's great. I have a friend that has a very similar haircut, and I think it's great. I love hairstyles like that. I love when you go with a different, unique look. Very nice. I'm a fan, Star. I'm a fan. Very, very similar to one of my good friends, and I dig that kind of stuff. So I'm a fan, and that's all that should matter. Don't mind, it's okay. I was gonna say I don't want to show if you're not, but I'm like, if it's on the Discord, then everyone can see already anyway. So great. Star, I approve. Glorious. I'm gonna go get a whiskey. So if anyone jumps in, because we are waiting for people, so everybody, Jay's gonna go get a glass of whiskey, and we're gonna indulge in some greatness. No smoking for Jay today, but you guys can smoke or drink or do whatever you desire. Let me be right back, and then we'll start. I'm coming. I'm coming, friends. I have so many cups I brought. All right. We're back. All right. I totally forgot from St. Patrick's Day. Jesse's boyfriend and Jesse reminded me there's a Guinness. There's actually two left, but I only want one. Guinness is thick. So we got an ice cold Guinness from St. Patrick's Day. I have some soda. I have some water. I have a protein drink. And I have some shots. So we are glorious. We need a timestamp, please. All right, what is the timestamp? Did Vero give it to me? I'm spoiled by the great Vero G usually with a timestamp. Do we have one? Do we have a timestamp? I honestly don't. I'm assuming it's right here. Because whenever I pause it, it usually saves where I paused it. So I'm pretty sure this is exactly where we ended. So I'm just going to go with that because it's never failed me yet. I'm going to go with 142.45. It's usually exactly where I paused it. It never like go. If anything, it goes back a little. So odds are it's either right or it's going to replay something we already saw for like 5 seconds. So let's just go with that. As long as I like when I restart the video, if I let it run, then it will mess up. But I'm so used to it that I immediately hit pause, and we're usually good. So let me. Ooh, that's the wrong window. Oopsies! What did I do? What have I done? Why is it doing that? It's like I'm trying to click the window and it's not letting me click the window. There we go. It's like being so sensitive that if I click it like for more than a millisecond, it closes. All right. I just want to make sure the clock is right. Boop, 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 boop. 145, 142.45. 142.45. I was telling my sister how TravelerCon is going way longer than I thought. Now, granted, this is the TravelerCon episode, so I'm assuming it will be wrapped up here. But I thought for many an episode in a row now that we were like going to wrap it up. Not that I am complaining, because I'm loving everything that's happening. I just am surprised it went on as long as it did. Once we did Vokodo, I thought we were like pretty much going to have TravelerCon and call it a day. But it has gone on for several hours and episodes. Like I said, not complaining. Just surprised. But this, I'm assuming, is going to wrap it up, being as this is the official TravelerCon episode. And we have 2 hours left. So if we hit the 50 likes, we will jump into the next one. I already looked. It is another one of those episodes where the front half is way longer than the back half. So like I say every week, if we hit the 50 likes, we will definitely do the 30 minutes. But if we don't, I'm going to take 30 minutes from the front half and add it to the live stream. Otherwise, we're going to be like an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minute live stream next week. From now on, we're going to have, if possible, we're going to have a minimum of 2 hours in the live stream, regardless of 30 minutes on the 50 likes or not. So that is the way we're going to do it. If we do hit the 30 likes, then I'll have to split it up a little differently because there won't be enough for YouTube video unless I shave it down. I'll make it work where we get enough time. And as you can see, I'm sure Star noticed that I've been doing Hell of a Boss. I did the pilot the other day. It's a fantastic show, and I will be doing that. I'm going to try to be doing that weekly too, but I thought Delicious in Dungeon ended this week, and then I found out it's on for like another month or two. I'm still doing Shogun every week. I started X-Men 97 every week, so Hell of a Boss was going to replace Delicious in Dungeon, so to speak. But being as it didn't, it's still easier to do that because you don't have to really edit the episode up. But it might not come out as quick as I originally planned until Delicious in Dungeon ends. But either way, Hell of a Boss is a hell of a show. Very pleased to see that you're enjoying Hell of a Boss. Vinny loves it as well. Why can't I see that? insofar as in loves it as well. Insofar as I'm reading that as one word. As the content led him watch slash listen to. Too young, really. Yeah, it's a lot. It is definitely like I almost feel like I'm too young to watch it. I watch it and I'm like, I don't know if I can handle it sometimes, the chaoticness and stuff, but it is glorious. I'm quite a fan. Quite a fan. Damn, we should have had the how to drink drinks for Traveler Con. Hello all, little Power Monster, what is up? Yeah, Michael, you did tell me that this is the episode. And we had Ruby by the Sea. What was the other drink? I know there was at least two I saw already, and everyone was getting drunk. There was Ruby by the Sea and something with Midori in it. What was the drink with Midori in it? I can't remember. I'm going to crack this Guinness, though. Here we go, everybody. The way this works is, it says on the thing, best enjoyed if poured into a glass. It is the Drought Stout. I thought it said something else. I thought it said like creamy. I feel like this is a different one than what I had before. But either way, it says pour into a glass as soon as you crack it. Inside's like a little thing that helps the nitrogen escape. And when you pour it into the glass, if done properly, it mixes and gives you the perfect amount of head. So, we're going to do this, and hopefully Jay does it. I mean, I've done it before. Sometimes I get a little overzealous with the pour. But if you do it right, it should give you the perfect amount of mixed creamy goodness blend. Oh, I might have poured... Oh, no, I think I'm still good. Look at that. Right to the tippy top. Look at that. Perfect. If you do it perfect, it will go right to the brim. This is 16-ounce glass, 16-ounce can, and you can hear inside. There's like some sort of thing in there that releases nitrogen, I believe, and makes you have the perfect pour. Look at that delicious, creamy goodness. If you look on top, I mean, I can't show you, but you can see it. It is like, it looks like a milkshake or almost like a very, very creamy coffee. But that is what we're having. There's my Guinness. Supposed to just put it... I can't read that. Supposed to just put... I can't read because the emoji always blocks my view. Hey, Power Monster, how are you? He's into the songs. Oh, the song... I mean... Everything about it is great. You can confirm this right now for me, Star. Is it Blitzo or Blitz? Because I see Blitzo. I could swear they're saying Blitzo. But then when I saw the end credits and the thing, it said Blitz for Hell of a Boss. I was like, am I saying it wrong this whole time? I feel like it's Blitzo. But you let me know. Supposed to just put it completely upside down. Oh, Leisapaki. By the way, it is Leisapaki. What is up, Leisapaki? I guess you just jumped in. I didn't even realize I was reading the comment. So, I don't even have to pour it slow. I assumed I had to pour it slow. You're drinking out of a mason jar glass? Yes. I don't know why, but I love drinking out of mason jar glasses. I've been doing this for many moons. Like many... something about it. Even this. Like, here's another one. This is chilling for later. These are shots to chill for later. Blitz, the O is silent, so Blitzo. Okay, so no O. Well, there's an O, but it's silent. Gotcha. Stolas calls him Blitzy. And it's Stolas? Is it Stolas? I think it's Stolas. I was saying Stolas, but I think it's Stolas. Like Stolies, but with an A. Either way. Ready? If everybody's ready... First off, everybody like and subscribe. We're almost halfway to 25. If we hit the 50 likes, you know the deal. If we don't, we have a solid 2 hours ahead of us anyway. We're going to have 38 minutes and then go to the break. So, is everybody happy? Is everybody ready? Mason jars are 10% of my cups. Colvin, I kid you not. I am the only one that drink. Well, other people probably drink, but I only drink pretty much out of either mason jars or solo cups. But I would say 25% of our cabinet is mason jars. There's probably like a good 10, 15 mason jars of different sizes too. I have little ones, I have bigger ones, but this is the 16 ouncer, which usually is great for beer. But yeah, I have lots of them. I would say 25% of our cabinet of cups is these. Specifically the size. If I counted all the other sizes, it's probably closer to 30, 35%. Shane Barron is here. Is everybody ready? Stole us. Yes, stole us. Got it. Stole. Oh, so stole us, not stole us. Daniel O'Day. 15 is almost, but under 60% of 25. 15 is almost, but under 50% of 25. I saw 6. Little Paramonster's ready. All right, everybody is ready. We're almost to 25 likes. Let me throw up my extra and we'll be there. Because we're one away and I didn't pop on my... Oh, no, I did. I think I did pop on mine. We'll find out right now. Mine is up there. So we're at 24 likes right now. Can we hit 25 likes before Jay does the 3 countdown? We're at 24. Are we hitting 25 before I finish? Let's see, because I'm about to do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
So, you know, it's going to take a long time for people to find them.
Okay.
We didn't do it. I have to shut everything down and cry.
At this game?
Wow!
This is the smallest part of the day.
They
Smallest
got
part
a
of the
lot
day.
ahead of them.
Okay.
As the hours pass,
Hour.
some people begin
I have
returning with
unused mason
various dicks they
jars.
found across the island of Rumblecusp. Various sizes,
I
shapes,
have
unique
unused
styles,
mason
some
jar
well
salt
carved,
and
some not so
pepper
well
shakers. I
carved.
didn't finish. Amelia, what is up? I can't stay
But you
tonight.
also notice that there are some enterprising individuals,
the
especially
weather,
those
have fun
who are a
for
little
me,
more well off and
Amelia.
other followers of the travel
I'm
are
cracking
now
my
going
neck.
around
We hope you
asking
feel
to
better.
purchase the better dicks off of the
Feel
other folk.
free
And it's now like
to
a small
put headphones
economy,
in, and I'll
like
scream
competitive
in your
economy
ear
growing within
while
the
you
middle of
feel
the dick
Like
hunt.
your birthday
Right.
party,
Not
man.
because
I
I'm
like
mean.
it. Yeah.
Just
I'm
because
here
Jay
for it.
The new
will
dick
probably
coin
scream
economy.
and yell a lot once he has this
That's
Guinness.
good. Turnip?
I had 2 beers on St. Patrick's Day. This is the first time I'm drinking since.
But
So,
a number of hours go by
we're
and people begin to
all
return and
blessed
start
to have
getting
Jay
food and
drink.
comparing
Is
their
the clock
dicks.
not shown? The clock is good.
Telling stories about the things they found, the things they ran from, and some people coming back going
Wait,
like,
I lost
that's
the
a
stream.
dangerous,
Sorry,
that's a really
If I saw, I would
dangerous
have waited.
place.
I had already done it without
Like
saying
this.
that. I apologize.
I saw a fucking dinosaur out there.
All right. Now that we're in, we're going to have 5 drinks right now.
So that goes on for a while.
I'm going to wait to see. I'm going to
Eventually.
wait till
Eventually,
hits
you
150.
see one individual return.
before I drink, because I'm waiting to see if
familiar
Ninja jumps
human,
in.
with shoulder
I
length
want
blonde hair.
to have my first sip.
Who you've
with
met
the,
once,
with most of our
Celia
family here.
Ovesso,
We got a good 16
clutching within
people
her hand
currently in
a
the chat.
singular golden dick.
Let's try to
Flanked
get
by
those
Trudeau,
likes in
her
and hit
Goliath
50. We didn't
companion.
hit 50 likes
Everyone
last
was like,
week,
oh,
and I cried for
shit.
3
And, like,
hours after
people
the
get
live
frustrated
stream.
and kind
It
of
was
she walks up.
Very sad.
Hello. It would seem that I was the one who found the golden dick.
The
Wow,
golden dick. We
congratulations,
have the golden
Celia.
dick winner, everybody.
I always knew
Golden
you had it
ticket.
in you.
Most
I
do.
got a golden ticket.
So as your special prize, you get to be the last person to throw the dick. I'm not going to tell you what all we're doing,
As your prize,
You get to
you
be
are
the
the
final
last
person to
dick
do it.
thrower.
and
It's
therefore
like the
set
last
off
Airbender.
the ascension.
But you get to throw a
That's a
dick
pretty
and don't have
amazing
any of
thing,
powers
and
whatsoever,
maybe-
so it's nothing like the last Airbender.
Maybe the traveler will be extra grateful to you.
Bidet family, I was summoned, and look who
Okay.
is here. Ninja, are you ready? How's Pizza
I don't know
Hell?
what kind of powers the
Everybody
traveler has
else,
given you
Colvin,
already.
Shane Barron,
Has he given you
Star,
anything
and
amazing?
I haven't seen Clever
Quite a few gifts,
either.
actually.
Oh, really? Like what?
44 and Daniel O'Day and everybody,
maybe it's the
Little
last
Power
one to
Monster,
throw
Vero G.
My dick into
Did
the
we got
ascension.
Lisa Pocky
Mm-hmm.
and Michael, my
I get
moderators.
to show everybody. the
Sometimes
gifts
I
was
forget to mention you because I feel like you are just part of me, my moderator friends. But I think I mentioned most of the people that are here right
Can I
now.
make an insight check?
Forrest
Sure,
the
make an insight
Runner, Amelia, if you're still
what are
there
you trying
listening,
to-
we love you. We hope you feel better.
To see, I kind
But
of
everybody unite.
see if she's full of shit or
Radiators,
if like her powers.
drinks if
okay.
you'd like. Ninja, if you didn't hear earlier.
I want to know if
No
her powers are
radiators
better
because
than
after
mine.
St. Patrick's Day,
They
I'm
can't
taking
be.
a break. but I already started taking a break because I was sick. But now
18?
drinking begins.
18.
Drinking
She seems
commences.
confident.
Cheers to all. I love you, my family, and
You can't really
glorious people.
gauge a person's capabilities,
You know-
through insight, but she seems pretty confident.
Celia, like, it might be dangerous up there to show all of your
It's still ice
skills, you
cold.
know?
Delicious.
That is
glorious.
true. Maybe I'll just show the important ones.
I want to see if
So-
there's any more phone. No, it was actually pretty empty, the Guinness.
What
I
is
wanted
it?
to see if I can get some drips.
Run it by me.
I want every
Because
last
I'm
drip
the high
to
priestess of
savor.
the Traveler, so I will let you know whether or not that's acceptable or not.
All right.
I can have this conversation with him myself.
I don't know if you can. Unfortunately. About these particular things. These are really
I love that Jester's
high level.
pulling like the hierarchy here.
How did you
I
become the high
can
priestess?
do things you cannot.
Celia, while you guys discuss,
Celia
may I
is
take
a
the,
bit
the dick
uppity,
in
so
question.
I don't
just
mind
want to
it,
wash it off
especially
for
with
you
her.
and consecrate it and give it back to you, if that's all right.
Of course.
Always ready. Ninja, how's work? How you
Take
doing
it
over there?
Wipe it
It's a
off.
Friday,
and rub
as
it,
always,
Rub it and make it
or I
nice and
wouldn't be
shiny.
sitting here.
And I'm gonna take a
But I feel
a
like
drop of
I feel like it might be a slower Friday than usual. The
Sovereign
weather was
glue.
real cold. It was a little rainy
just
where I
sort of
was,
paint
and we
it
just
on,
got
just,
over a holiday
just to make
weekend.
it
The
really
arcade was really
shiny
slow this
and
week.
nice around the shaft.
So I feel like you would be.
So while they're talking, I'll give it back.
Great. You see this over here? I'm watching. I'm watching what Beth is up to. Matt doesn't even know how to handle himself.
Phenomenal.
Thank you. Well, there is still much of a day ahead of us. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll get to see what I'm capable of when the time is right.
I think Dahlia
Maybe I will.
has the perfect
Maybe I
first
already
letter
know what
for
you're
her name.
capable of.
It represents her
because the Traveler's
personality.
already told me.
I
I'm
think
sure
you're
he's told you
correct,
all
Star.
about me. Come, Trudeau. And she walks
Trudeau.
off.
Oh, I hate her. Oh
What
my
am I
gosh.
thinking of when I
Guys,
hear
what
Trudeau?
if she's one of the ones
Isn't
that the Traveler said he
Trudeau
was still going to talk to?
like a politician or something?
She seems to be quite confident that I'll
I
be
feel like it's
killing
the
her.
last name of a politician or something.
It's
like
gonna be
Trudeau.
okay. It's gonna be okay.
don't
There's
know.
nothing that she can do that
I
you
say it
can't
all
do
the time,
better.
but I never
He
figured
still
it out.
put you in charge of everything. He didn't put her in charge of anything.
That's true.
Trust me. When the time is right, ask her to throw her dick in.
I'm watching. I did catch it.
Okay.
9021 Vo.
9021 vote.
What? I don't know.
9021 Vo.
Most of
I
the crowd.
don't. I mean,
has
I
returned.
like it just
Looks
because
like
I
the
was a
Dick Hunt
fan
has
of
been a
90210.
resounding success.
But I don't
time is it
catch a
generally?
reference at
At
all
this point, it'd
besides
be
it just
mid-afternoon,
rhyming.
so like 3:30,
But I'm okay with it
by the
because
time everyone has
It
mostly
made me
returned.
think of 90210, and I'm
There were
very
some crews that were out there
nostalgic
kind of
for
keeping
that show.
perimeter. Also
it's
doing
one of
to
the
kind of make sure that
few
vulnerable
old,
members of the community didn't end up being
like,
swallowed or
what would you call that
rend
show? Like a
by
teen
creatures
drama?
that exist on the
I
outskirts
used to
of the
watch
village.
that
What we call it,
religiously. It was the only one I watched. I never watched Melrose Place or
Yeah.
One Tree Hill or
But
the OC. I never watched any of those
there
shows.
is also still a fight ring.
90210,
I don't know
I
you guys want to do anything with that.
Jenny Garth. I had the
That
biggest
is-
crush on Jenny
That
Garth.
is something you had
People
prepared.
doing the fighting,
Yeah, it's
like,
background.
while, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
people were finding their dicks earlier than other people. They needed something to entertain
Right.
themselves.
Great.
So, yeah.
Kids can go in there.
And so the sparring of the fight ring
Canadian
is like a
Prime
playful
Minister. Oh, so
boxing
it is.
by the
Okay,
end of
I
the
figured it was
afternoon
a
when people have been drinking.
politician.
And for the record, like, this is turning into
I'd stare blankly.
there's a lot of sloshed
but he'd
individuals
think
by
I
like
meant
5.
focus.
This is
Although
going
I
great.
adore having
And
the
that's all
audio
over the fight
being
pit, which
fed
now has people
through you.
throwing their dicks at each
It's
other
harder to hear you.
in the middle
Oh my
of the
god, I
fight
have the
ring.
audio on?
And no one's stopping it.
I didn't
no one's
realize I
even
had the
arguing.
audio on.
It
Oh
seems
my
like
god. And it's loud too. My apologies. My apologies, everybody. I didn't realize I had it on, and it was loud. Well, we all know it's not a problem with the copyright. If it was a problem with copyright, we would have had an issue. I mean, it was on for a good 8 minutes. That was an unintentional test to see if we're allowed to do it, I guess. I'm out there trying to give people false enlightenment. Damn, goodbye audio. Was it good? Were people liking it? I could put it on low. I am always afraid of copyright shit, but I mean, apparently it's not a problem. I could put it on low in the background. It'll be like a small little echo in the back. Amy France. Yeah, I was enjoying. I'm gonna put it on low in the background. It was loud, honestly. I never even put it that loud when I do the reactions. I'm gonna put it lightly in the background, like a diss. You guys tell me if that's good. Ready?
People showed up.
What if we have it like that? Nice little echo in the background.
Well, no, actually, no, they're not all following you. There are
And
over
Amy
200
France,
villagers,
hello.
so it's very
Welcome
crowded.
on
The
this
village is not
glorious
made to
day.
people, but
what if we
people
do
that are
that?
helping host are happy to do so. They've made friends.
If you guys
they've been very, very gracious.
like that,
it is a large
we'll keep it
crowd,
like that.
And you have about
That's usually what I have it at when I do the
under 200
YouTube and
people that will
Patreon
be
video.
here to check
It's
out the
it's about this volume.
Great.
Don't mind low volume. So we'll ride with this to the break, and then you guys give me your input. We only have about
Do you need
20
to
more
make another
minutes.
speech now, or what we got to
After everyone's
Everyone's giving thumbs up fire from Ninja Master. Because honestly, that I did not intend on having it that loud. That was from the trailer. I just did the House of the Dragon trailer, and that's how loud I had it for that.
Yeah, they knew the
But this
itinerary.
is usually a lot louder than other things.
I'm gonna get up on the stage.
Okay. As you step up on the stage, the throne that was previously there withdraws to kind
And
of
if
find you
I'll
towards
know
the
right
base,
here
and
if
as
we
it
have a
does,
problem with
the large
copyright.
tree that
It'll
stands
say,
behind it,
"Hey
the
asshole,
branches bend
turn that shit
and
off."
curve
It'll literally
and
say that.
spread out.
YouTube's
The
very
roots
vulgar.
begin to stretch
And
towards
I
the
see
base
the
of each side of
northern
the stage
lion.
until it forms a
The
large
northern lion is
gateway.
here with us.
And
Welcome
there, as it
back.
ends up touching the ground
Amy
in the center
Francis
of it,
sounds good. I'm
there's
always
this
doing
weird
stuff
kind
while
of shimmery
listening.
illusion that
Well,
creates space that looks like you can
unintentionally,
step
we
through
might have
that
come up with a
gateway.
new way to do
You can see
this.
it flicker every
If
now and then,
anybody
you see the tree behind it,
needs
but
to
there is what
remind
looks
me
to be
ever, I
a
put it at
horizon in the
13.
distance, like this is
So
some
if
sort
I
of
ever
a
forget,
gate
just
or
say, Jay, it's a
doorway
13.
that frames you
Lucky
up
number
40
13.
plus feet
Jason
above you
is
as
my
you step
name.
on,
Jason
and the throne
Voorhees.
descends.
So Friday the 13th, that's how we'll remember. A lucky number 13. That's the decibel level I put the audio at.
Amazing.
Because
I'll
every
I'll
show
fire
is
my gun
different.
up in the air.
And I'll probably forget. You know me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
When you
and
saw the
others,
Super Bowl,
please
did
welcome
you
back to
see the
stage
first
the
trailer
vanquisher of
for the?
Lady
I did not. I honestly didn't. People told me there was a Wicked trailer, and I saw like 5 milliseconds of it, and I was like, "What is this?" And I never actually saw the trailer. So maybe I'll react to that too. Was there a newer one yet? Newer Wicked trailer coming out? If not, I'll go. Maybe I'll go back. I'm doing a lot of trailer reactions tomorrow, so I'll add it to the
We
list.
enter the final stage.
So far, I got the
of
new
the
Aliens,
Traveler's Ascension.
the Green House of the Dragon trailer,
Now,
and Fallout. Those are my 3 so far.
I ask you, his followers, to follow me
We're going
up the mountain.
up the mountain.
Where we will throw our dicks into the volcano. Dun, 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 dun.
I almost feel like Jester shouldn't
It's
talk
gonna
so
be
boisterous.
fun. Okay.
I dig what she's doing,
how to get down on
but
the
I almost
stage.
feel like I feel like it's too
Okay,
proper.
I'm going
I feel
to
like it
lead
should
the
be
way
more
for all of
chaotic.
you.
She's sounding like
And the
too
traveler, he's gonna be
much
there
like
too.
how
Come on.
a normal
Make way
person
for
would
Jester!
act.
Make
I want it to be
way!
freaking
Make
nuts.
way!
I want her to be like, we're going to the top of the mountain, throwing dicks, motherfuckers. Like I want her to go nuts. I want her to go crazy. I want her to like do 3 Stooges, like smack herself in the face and be like making noises and craziness. She's like too. I feel like she's too together. Like, and we know that's not Jester to begin with. It's not bad.
With each step,
But
you
I
see
want
more and more
lunacy.
of the
I
body
want Tasmanian
assemble until
devil
eventually
shit.
The green cloak flows.
Which reminds
up,
me,
and
did you
there,
watch
by Jester's side, the
the-
traveler slowly apparates.
I don't know
And
what
as
that
everyone
is.
People
Amo
bow their
video?
head and
I guess I
whisper,
did not
whisper,
because I don't even know what that is.
The traveler like just
Not
peeks
yet.
over towards you, Jester,
And
with
it
a
looks
smile
like
and
the
goes,
first trailer is for both films. It doesn't specify year
And you
one.
both continue to walk. Are
And
you
what I
going
know
along
of the
with,
plot,
Jester and the
believe it or
Traveler
not,
up this
Adam
path that
Espinosa,
Caduceus had carved?
there's no captions either. What is
I
wrong
run security
with our
team
lives?
With Ford and Caduceus, like talked
Let me
about
put the captions
before,
on.
keeping the.
Do we need the caption? I guess we'll do the
keeping
captions.
An eye out for any shenanigans,
You got it.
but not like.
Adam
the good
Espinosa,
shenanigans.
thank you.
Okay.
I probably
Okay,
should have
both of you make
noticed,
perception checks for
but
me,
I am
please, if you don't
insane
mind.
and lost my
Kenny?
mind even more so than I already have.
15.
19.
Okay. So you're keeping an eye on.
Did I
as you
just
guys
turn them off
approach.
again? What is happening? I just
The
turned
rest
them
of you
on.
staying relatively close, or you're staying to the back to watch,
what just
or
happened here?
keep the group? Like, what's the plan? Ascending the side of this mountain.
That's funny.
I'll trail away at the back and make sure nobody.
I was about to say, I've
falls
never
back too
seen
far.
Wicked. I don't even know what Wicked is.
Yeah, same.
I know it's
I'll take
Wizard
a
of
look at
Oz
the
related,
back.
Or wanders
but
off
that's
the
all I know. I think you guys told me it's like
The back of the crowd.
somebody told me it's something like
is
from the perspective of
rambunctious.
the Wicked Witch. But I don't even know if that's
there are
right.
those
I've
people
never seen
at the
anything
back.
wicked
You know, the individuals
except
that,
evil
you know,
people that are
created a-
wicked, horrible, evil people, but they're not related to the show, I'm
My
sure.
brain's not working tonight.
My people.
Yeah, there you
All
go.
you need to say.
Yeah, the individuals. The
Nigel.
term escapes me again. Who go and
Nigel,
create the party
13,
in the back
that's
of their
too
truck in the
loud,
parking lot
then
when there
11.
wasn't one
Tailgater.
Tailgater.
I don't know
There you
if
go.
that's a reference to Nigel
It's a southern ass
Tofferl
thing. That's why.
voice.
Yeah.
13,
Yeah.
that's too louder.
On one of those nights.
That's
But
too
nevertheless, you-
louder
like,
than
there was no tailgating
11.
party,
Oh
people
my
brought it,
god,
and
from
they are just
oh my
like,
god, my god, my god.
Yeah.
Spinal Tap. I do
but,
know. That's got to
thankfully,
be Spinal Tap.
between
I don't know
your
that. I don't
mentor
remember the
and
guy's
your-
name, but that's
you,
got to be Spinal Tap.
You managed to muscle them ahead and continue them heading up this path. A very easy to follow
Prequel
path, both
to
because
the Wiz of Oz.
problematic
I honestly
elements
thought
of
you were
the
saying
stone,
prequel to the
jagged
Wiz.
volcanic rock
'Cause
that
I've
makes
seen The
the
Wiz
exterior
more than
of
I've
this
seen The
mountain
Wizard
has
of
been
Oz.
shaped in the
I
places
loved
where it would
The
be most
Wiz
difficult
growing
to
up.
traverse
Ease on
by
down, ease
Caduceus'
on down the
previous work over the past
road.
week. And
Michael
the
Jackson
glowing
and Ben
signs and
Vereen,
archways that Caleb
Diana
has placed at different
Ross.
points that point folks
It
further
scared
up
the
this
living
path,
shit out
further
of
up
me.
this path.
When that
With
lady
the-
was dancing,
dick through
the
it.
overweight lady
Indeed.
in the freaking room, I was horrified. And then you go
So
in the
it is a
subways,
lively
and there's all these
sound.
freaking trash
almost
can
like
monsters
a-
and stuff chasing
like a-
around. I shit
we'll
my
say a
pants
very,
as a
very
child every time, but I kept watching
pleasantly
it. It
disorderly
made me tough.
parade in
The
the
Wiz
middle
made me the
of
tough
Mardi
man
Gras,
that I am today.
making its way up the
Cheers
side of the
to everybody.
mountain with torchlight and the glow of these symbols on a moonless night in which the sky itself is mostly clouds. You climb your way
Like
up
and
towards the
subscribe
top
if
of
you
the
haven't.
volcano.
We
It
are
takes a
almost to
while, and there's
30.
some moments people have to stop
We're
and, like,
2
drink some
away
water.
from 30.
Some people who are really
We
drunk at the
better
beginning
hit
are starting to
50,
sober up a little bit
or I'm
because
going to
there's a lot more
smash
physical
this
activity than they
mason
were
jar over
expecting.
my head and cry all
and
night
some people
long.
start really complaining and like start being like, I didn't know this is what it was gonna be like. Shut up, traveler. Like it becomes a lot of very unique flavors throughout
The
entirety
overweight
of this
lady. Oh my
journey.
God, Jay, you're terrible. I didn't know. I didn't want to say. I thought that was the nicest way I could
upon
put it because I don't know how else to
elements
describe
of
her. She was very
freshest
evil.
forms of cooled rock,
And she was
from the last
overweight.
vestiges.
I was gonna
of
be
opposed
like that
anger
fat bitch.
that
I wasn't gonna say
create an
that, but I
almost
just said it.
new
I didn't mean
shelf
to
that
say
needs to be
that.
climbed,
But that's like what I
because of
could have
the
said.
footwork,
I was
there
trying to
is
be
now a
polite.
tunnel that leads
But
through
that's the only way I
clouds
could think
to
of
the
describing her.
apex of the mountain. And so with that, the crowd begins to make its way through to the almost platform-like top that sits along the exterior of the caldera.
The caldera.
As you all begin to step up, you can see the faint bit of smoke and steam that does rise from it itself.
I think she's
There
lovely.
is a
I
faint
adore her.
orange glow
I actually adore
within
her.
the
So that's
mountain.
why
And
I was
as
being
you
as polite as
begin to step
possible.
up, and everyone begins to kind of disperse a bit amongst the nearby rock.
Jay, are you planning
is
on uploading Shogun
hotter
episodes 2,
in this
3, and
vicinity.
4? I
Uncomfortably
will,
so.
because I
You're
adore it
getting
so
right up to
much.
the edge.
Now that I'm back to 100%, I'm gonna
Crowd
try
slowly begin to make
to
their way
get
up. You guide them towards the
one
back until
out a
eventually you
week
have
with the new episodes. So like this
almost
week, I'm gonna do
200
2 and
people
6.
pressed
Next
and
week I'll do
gathered
3 and 7,
on the outside
and then
of
I'm
this
gonna do 4 and
caldera.
8. And by the time we hit the
About,
finale, I'm hoping they're all up.
know, at this
I just
time
have
of
so many
time,
shows
something
going on right now. I can't do
point,
all of them this week.
You're getting
But my plan is
later
to
in the
do
evening. Pushing
an extra
10,
one
30,
each
11
week. There's
this
10
morning, I'll
episodes
say,
in
just
Shogun.
ballparking it.
So we should easily have them all out
There is,
before.
yeah. I mean, it's broken
the
in some
finale
places,
week.
but there's some heavy clouds.
But yeah,
going through.
honestly,
I was
Star,
walking,
one of the best
with,
shows.
Veth and
It's like
Yasha
Game
at
of
the back, and
Thrones with
once we
samurai.
reached the
That's
pinnacle,
how
I
people
will
are
cast a
saying it, and I
programmed
agree.
Image 120 feet above the crowd's head,
The illusion is a
Don't
parting
nobody
in the
bring
clouds.
me no
So
bad
they'll see
news.
the
I
starry
couldn't
sky,
think of the song.
And a blue
No
tiefling
bad
woman's
news.
face sort of materializes
It's
for a moment.
I was
blinks
like,
at
why
the
can't I think
crowd,
of the song?
and
Thank you,
then
Star.
that
Don't
tiefling
nobody bring me
face
no bad
melds
news.
into
It's
a
phenomenal.
bluish
I'd marry
tinted
her.
crescent
I don't
moon.
care.
Now, is
I'll
this Jester's
have
voice
her
that's what
right
you're
now,
doing?
and she's probably
Yeah.
100 years old.
Yeah.
How old is that lady?
but,
She's got to be like 80 or 90. I don't even. I'm
you
sure
can
she's.
see
I
through
mean,
it
I hope she's
until
still
it
alive, but she
gels
probably
into
passed
a
away.
blue tinted crescent on its side.
Okay. So, setting that up above, about how far up?
120 feet.
120 feet. Okay.
I'm doing a little bit of
Force perspective.
Hobbit, force perspective.
A little bit of a Hobbit force
Okay.
As we're
perspective.
walking up, can
I still need to
nudge
start
it next to
Shogun.
Bo and say,
Michael,
like,
you get on that
one of us
shit
should
right
keep an
now.
eye on
Your
us
life will
till
change
we
forever.
Celia.
You'll quit your job.
Do you see
You
her
will
anywhere? I
move
haven't told
to
her.
Japan
Do I see her?
and
Do I see
buy
Celia?
a house and live there forever.
yeah,
I
yeah.
have nothing else I can
You
think
skip the
of
crowd
to
a bit,
say.
you do
But
manage-
you'll
it's
love
less
it.
about finding Celia
That
and
you'll
more
basically
finding
love it.
her Goliath
The guy.
companion,
Right.
Trudeau. He's easier to spot.
There's Trudeau. If you look just down, see that little speck blonde?
Yeah, 1 and 5 are up now.
We should just
All of
track
them are on
that.
I
Patreon.
agree.
If you're on Patreon,
It's over
I
and she's kind of
quickly
facing
pump
in
them
towards
out. So
Trudeau,
all 5 are
and
on
she's-
Patreon.
she's
In
tensing
full,
in some way.
unedited.
talking?
But I will
No, he's
edit
kinda
those
like-
up for YouTube. Delicious
doing
in
the
Dungeon
blocking.
isn't doing good
kind of
enough for me to
pressed-
go
it
back.
like the
I'm so
crowd,
far
or-
behind on edits
Like she's
that I have to pick and
embarrassed?
choose. Shogun, I
Maybe.
just love so much. It'll be a nice little
body
recap.
language
But
is-
Delicious in
You see her, like, her
Dungeon,
shoulder, she's kinda like
I got out as
tensing
many
more,
as I
like, facing
could,
in toward
and
you.
now I'm gonna do that weekly. I'll edit those
Okay.
up weekly for YouTube now that I'm better. But I could only pick
keep an
one
eye on
because of
her
all the
and-
new shows starting. And Shogun
You
is
say
the
with
show
stress,
I have decided to run with.
So,
So I
But I will
watch
get X-Men
Jester
97 out
relatively.
every week. If you guys are into that, I'm going to be editing that up
Be her
every week for
bodyguard. If
YouTube.
anyone moves on
Delicious
Jester,
in
like
Dungeon
Secret
from here
Service style,
on will be on
fucking going
YouTube.
after 'em.
And I'll actually use
Hell of a
master
boss I'll be
interfaces to
doing.
change the way I look
And
and just
Shogun.
Sort of
Adventure
Sorry,
Time
what?
every
Next
Monday,
to-
even though I
slowly
finished it
move
36
towards
years
you
ago.
and just kind of keep that distance.
you got it.
And then as we're going up, as we're standing there, I'm assuming I have some moment to whisper to the traveler.
You do. You guys arrive first, and it takes a while for folks to kind of like spread out. And you know, it's not like it's flat ground here. It has some rockiness to it, and you guys are standing kind of at the precipice, where the folks are kind of gathering.
Jay, are you? Oh, I already saw that.
10, 15 feet down the
Amo,
incline, and kind of
finish-
spreading out in this
finish
larger
a
shelf where it'd be the
Finnish
easiest place for that many people to
soldier
gather safely.
that did super meth and went on a
So
2-week
what's the plan,
adventure.
Artie? Like, are we waiting till the last person has thrown it in
I
before
don't
we
know
give the
if I
big reveal?
remember you speaking of
imagine
this.
so,
Wicked is a
otherwise
musical
they
based
could
on a
have not
fan
told them
fiction novel,
put dicks in
Wicked
their
Life
hand.
and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West. Okay, so I was correct.
Is it gonna
What?
be you?
I gotta
Are
check
you
out
gonna
this
do it?
Amo. A-I-M-O. Am I saying that right? Amo? I don't remember hearing of that, but it sounds
okay.
amazing.
But like this should be like a performance, a presentation before. You and we can speak back and forth, just kind of riffing off of each other.
I love
You begin the introduction, I'll begin to speak, and we'll just kind of throw it back and forth and see where it takes us.
The Traveler is...
All right, I'm excited.
I'm very much a fan of The Traveler. The chaoticness, the unpredictability is a
Welcome,
little
one and all.
frightening,
and your
but I
voice
dig it because I want there to be chaos, and I
there's an
want
enhancement
to
like,
be shocked.
Thaumaturgy gives you a little bit of
I feel like
volume, but
he's
this,
one of the
as you
few
speak, and you
characters
guys
that
can
could
feel
shock
Jester's
and
voice is
surprise me.
omnipresent. It
And
seems
I
to
want
almost
that in life.
erupt from
I don't
the
want
very
to know
rock
what's
you're standing
happening. I want
on around you.
unpredictability.
It is
Whatever
pretty
happened
cool, as
to
you'd say.
predictability? The Milkman, the Paperboy,
The traveler, as you
evening
can
TV.
see, is pleased. If you would one at a time, you last, Blondie. Come up and throw your recently procured dicks into the volcano so that our ceremony may commence.
Your recently procured
Indeed.
dicks. Focus
With
time?
each
Star said it might be
gift
focus time. I'm in.
these
I'm engaged.
finely crafted instruments. The volcano symbolizes the
Plan
destruction,
nothing and
of
cause
things.
chaos whenever you go.
not yours, and reborn into. I'm having a hard time finding this one.
And the dicks represent.
What do the dicks represent? I want to hear this one. What do they
The
represent?
dicks represent our tie to this material world. What we hold dear here.
I felt it should have been something like
Alexandria.
it is an extension
Oh dear.
of ourselves
By giving
when
up your
excited
dick
from the
to
Traveler
volcano,
or something like
you are
that.
showing your commitment to helping the traveler attain his greatness.
I feel like it
And
should have
let's be
definitely been
honest,
related to
how
like
many of you are
getting a
from
boner or something like that. But hey, I'm not Jester. She's allowed to do whatever she wants.
Woot.
down with the patriarchy?
Down with the patriarchy. Like and subscribe, everybody. We're 1 away from 30. We got an hour and a half left.
Okay, let's get it started. All right. First dick. You, come on up here.
First dick. First dick. Come on, let's go. How many dicks do we got here? 200? How many? Did we get an exact number
Cheer.
on the attendees? I feel like it was around 200, but I don't know if we got an exact number. I would count every dick in that volcano. I want to count each person. I want an exact head count. If we ever have Traveler Con again, we gotta beat our numbers.
And because it's 1 by 1.
We gotta beat
Every
our
person takes
numbers.
from the climb
Dick
to the
pun
throw to the
intended.
exit roughly a minute or so. So you're there for like 2 more hours.
Oh my god.
That's 1 by 1 in silence.
All right.
beginning.
Let's start. All right.
So Russian of them.
Let's speed it up.
You see dicks flying from up way back.
Dicks flying from all over the world.
Just throw it
All
in.
types.
There's like an arc.
And one last golden dicket.
All right, we got everyone. Celia.
Be back at
You
20,
Dick.
picking up beer and almost home. Michael, I will
music playing, like,
have
fine
drinks with you when you
violin
return.
music.
Be safe.
Yes.
Creep
Joy be
the
unto all
volume
of you.
up a
Come,
smidgen.
throw-
My stream is a
throw
couple
your-
seconds
your
behind.
previous,
Creep it up a bit.
connections
Should
to
we
this
go to a
mortal
12?
world into the fire
Do
and
we
reborn
be
in the
so
light of
crazy
the
as to go to
traveler.
a 12 or to a 12?
Light of tonight's moon.
We just went to a 12.
This is the big.
Let's hope
moon above.
Moon
that we
above.
don't all
Yes.
explode
Tricky,
from
tricky
excitement. And we're at 30 likes. We've hit 30 likes. 20 more likes, and we're doing another 30 minutes.
Slowly, it
Marisha's over there
moves
about
down
to
the
die
final
of a heart
moments
attack from
until-
laughter.
Until it is just Celia.
Here we go. We're at the
Celia,
end.
ready for you.
We're at the end. Celia is up. The volcano is about to receive
Indeed,
a
the
lot
winner, the one who
of
found
offspring.
The golden phallus.
The golden
Granted
phallus. Here
by
we
the
go.
high priestess herself. The glory
Your
of throwing.
favorite. My voice carries. Your favorite.
My favorite.
My favorite.
The high priestess. Gifted upon this one. The golden phallus. Now, please.
The
step
gold. I
forth
love
and
that
show
he's
us
being
all
so
how it
like
is done.
sophisticated. The golden phallus.
She kind of looks over.
Here we go.
All right. I'll. There's been plenty of dicks thrown tonight. I'll just
Come on, Celia. We gotta finish the.
Come on,
we gotta
Celia.
finish the ceremony.
Yeah,
This is
Celia,
important. Come
you're
on.
holding up the dick ceremony. Come on.
She steps up in her finely tailored leather boots
Throw
and her
that
little waistcoat.
Throw that dick.
Throw that dick. Throw that
Touches
dick.
The edge.
Is
her,
she standing erect while throwing her dick?
her, like kind of shorter blonde hair kind of pushed over to one side. The wind that's picking up the hot wind from inside the volcano caldera kind of pushing it against her sweaty face.
I
the
love
kind
that
of
we're getting
under
such
orange
an explanation
light glow. She
of
kind
her
Her
appearance.
eyes look over somewhat nervously towards the traveler and he goes, "Trust in me."
Trust in the dick. Trust
She
the
nods
dick,
and smiles.
Celia.
And with the other hand kind of wipes the air from her face and goes,
Okay, am I watching
Of
this?
course, you are.
I can read their lips because I've got to observe it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna start just moving my way closer.
Okay.
Okay.
Bo is easing on up.
I trust you.
Huh.
There's a silence.
Everyone's saying, watch,
down.
focus time. The golden phallus in her
Phallus
palm.
In her palm. Clutches it with finality. Clenches her jaw.
She is
And
so
goes into a run
ready for
towards
this.
the- of the
She goes
volcano.
into a run.
Rise up.
I'm gonna fucking tackle her.
Bo
I start
tackles
making a
her,
run for it.
and then Yasha goes for it too.
Bo!
Okay. Okay. As she begins running towards the edge of the volcano with the golden phallus in her hand, you and Yasha, who are very fast, rush up and just both make athletics checks for me, please.
I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. Am I missing something?
Gun!
Is she jumping in?
That's what I'm
She's
wondering.
running
That's what I
straight
like.
down.
I didn't think
But
that.
go for
I
it.
thought she was jumping in, but in my head I'm like, there's no way she's jumping in.
I rolled a natural 18.
A natural 18.
11.
All right.
26.
26.
She like hustles past you and then
Shoot her!
gets tackled into the rock by Beauregard, and everyone's like, whoa, oh, oh. The crowd, they're all watching.
Was she gonna jump in the volcano?
Decleater.
She's on the ground coughing.
Jay, have you seen Celia before Marisha dressed as her for the Halloween episode where Matt dressed as the Traveler? I don't think I have.
Vote. She's the final dick. It's important.
I'm the final dick.
I am the final dick.
Don't throw yourself into the volcano, okay? You weren't gonna throw it. Don't fall.
I don't think she was, right?
If you fucking fuck with any.
I didn't think she
scraped up on
was.
one side
But
before
I
she hit the
thought
volcanic
that's
rock
what
when she
Bo
fell.
thought she was gonna do.
I might have misinterpreted your action.
All right. It was a misinterpretation. In my head, I was thinking, I don't think she's gonna, but now I'm thinking I missed something because Bo thought she was gonna. And Bo has observant, so I'm like, did I not observe something that Bo observed? I literally thought I thought I missed it and that she was gonna jump into the volcano. Just for practice. Yeah. My God. Oh, I can't get my ice. I want ice. I want ice.
It's everything I wanted it to be.
Caleb from the
All right, I give up on that. It went into the
image
whiskey. There's
again,
no more.
and
There's no
from
more
out of
ice.
nowhere, green curtains just closed in front of them.
As you help her back up,
Help her back up.
she's like scrapes. Pulls away.
The final dick was about to go
Steps
in.
back to where she started.
We tackle. I mean, it's Celia, so I honestly think I don't care. We just ruined the whole presentation of the final dick. But I mean, it's Celia, so at least we embarrass Celia of all people.
Girl.
Throws
Get her again.
and it doesn't go.
Now it doesn't even go.
Tries again and it doesn't go. He tries again and again.
She can't throw her
and
dick.
again.
It's
And at this
glued.
point, like all the energy is deflated out of the moment.
We just ruined everything.
And she looks back at the Traveler and he goes, gotcha.
So at least the Traveler sold
Pat
it.
her on the shoulder.
The Traveler
and say,
sold it as
I
a
hope you
gag.
enjoy your present. It will last you for your entire life.
It'll last you for your entire life.
And she just storms down the ramp.
I mean, you should be
your
honored.
direction.
I think it's glorious. I think it's glorious. The Traveler was even in on it.
This will be the end of it.
Yeah.
I mean, but Celia, I mean, she's not the one for this. Celia isn't the. I mean, she's the perfect one for us to get entertainment. But she's not built to fully appreciate what just happened.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Now at that, everyone goes.
I love Travis and Matt's laughs. Yeah, Matt is going
As
crazy
Celia
over
just
here.
pushes through the crowd
In
and
the
makes her way
final
down the
dick,
mountain alone, with
I-
Truda like catching up to her.
I'm the final dick is one of the best lines. I am the final
Major image, green
dick.
fire behind us coming out of the volcano.
I added a
fire
caffeine
grows.
protein shake to this.
I say, now is the moment that you've all been waiting for, where the Traveler
I thought a creamy Guinness
will
would go
show
great
us
with a coffee
what
protein
he
shake.
truly is.
'Cause I'm just a
who he
lunatic.
truly
So I put
can
this in it.
be
I put one of
because
these in it.
all of
It's in there
your
now.
Commitment.
So now it's a half a Guinness with a half a protein shake.
The rock quakes for just a moment, and the Traveler stands there, puts his arms out, and he reaches up and pulls the hood back. And as the shadows unveil, you see this kind of fair, somewhat sky blue skin. This
We're doing the Moonweaver.
pale white hair that tumbles past the shoulders.
We're doing the
As the
Moonweaver.
cloak falls away, you can see beneath these beautiful robes on a feminine form.
The music
voice
is
emerges once
freaking
more with
awesome. I
different
love this kind of
colors.
music.
My apologies. But this was the only way to guide you all to the right path.
I love that he's also just changed his
The
whole
Traveler is
demeanor.
but one aspect of myself. Right?
I'm
Right?
gonna take off my cloak and bow next to her and take her hand.
I've guided you all here, for I wished you all to be the first to know that a new avatar to the Moonweaver Sehanin walks amongst you
Sehanin?
and has guided you all to find each other, to find community in the light of the moon. And gestures up towards the illusion, and everyone kind of looks up towards it. Oh.
Have I heard that before?
I'll stand
Sehanin?
up next to her. You.
I feel like I've heard that
You
before,
are the
but I
chosen
like.
few. The
It's a-
Moonweaver has
I don't know.
found us to lead her new sect. How special you are.
All of you,
I want everyone
All of you
to
are my
rise
chosen.
up and scream with joy.
and all that I ask is that you give your lives of prayer.
That look at Travis's face. I was thinking the same
night
thing.
sky.
You give your lives?
Let
The way that
chaos
sounds is
reign.
like chaos.
Yes, let chaos reign. Let chaos reign.
But aren't we done with the like? Shouldn't we be done with the let chaos reign?
at the beginning.
I feel like if we're
Because indeed,
segueing them to
as
the
the goddess
Moonweaver,
of
shouldn't let
trickery,
chaos reign be
is it
done
not the
with?
greatest trick
I feel like let chaos
that
reign
convinced
is
you I
like
was something else.
the Traveler
Oh, yeah.
and not the Moonweaver. But I mean, subtleties at this point.
Right, shut up, Stan.
It's Stan's fault.
Jesus. Stan.
Throw Stan in the volcano.
But it
Everyone,
is
let's grab
here.
Stan and throw him in the volcano.
That I wanted you all to find each other and know that even if I cannot be here for all of you, I will always be watching in the night sky. At that moment, the moon illusion
Focus time.
vanishes.
The moon illusion vanishes.
The clouds kind of
We got about
side
3 minutes left before the break. There's a break in 3 minutes.
Oh no.
We're not gonna break. Well, we're
And you
gonna break to
see-
change the clock.
A full white moon behind where the clouds separate.
Oh, and it wasn't supposed to be a
Where there
moony
shouldn't be
day.
one.
Where there shouldn't
Everyone
be one.
Gotcha again.
Gotcha again. It's a moony
see
day,
watching
even though
Traveler
it's
and all
not
that- see
supposed to be a moony day.
I didn't do that.
I didn't do that. Ooh.
Indeed,
Oh, shit.
a great.
Does that
you
mean the
see as these
Moonweaver is
beams of
actually
moonlight cascade down past the
intervening
open
with
part
our
of the clouds.
jokes?
These gossamer silver strings, almost like beams,
What?
that turn into white chains and rush towards the traveler,
What the fuck?
wrapping around.
Can I hold on to him?
Is this really happening, or is this the Traveler playing games?
This, my ascension is at hand.
I think the Traveler's fucking with us.
What's happening?
What's happening?
I don't trust the
You see
Traveler.
a shape
There's
begin to
no
descend.
way.
You see these white wings,
Use the hand.
and you see a
What the
feminine
fuck?
figure of blue skin.
The
angelic in
Moonweaver
this
is actually ascending on us. What the?
silver hair,
I
but
did
kind
not
of
think this would happen.
Kind of a long mohawk that drifts behind, and these flowing robes.
I still am
Blue
not
skin,
trusting
very
the Traveler.
reminiscent
Like I think
of
the Traveler's
symbols
doing all
and the-
this.
and
Yeah,
the
I can't
scriptures
imagine the
and
Moonweaver
aspects
would actually
of the Moonweaver, Sehanin herself, flies
aspects
down,
of the Moonweaver.
sword at
Like
one
he's not.
side, whip on the other, and as the hands extended, this feminine form's voice.
I think the
shakes
Traveler
out
didn't even let
louder
us
than
in on it, so
yours,
we'd
and the travelers
buy
combined
it as
around
well.
the top of this mountain and says, "This being speaks an absolute falsehoods.
Oh Jesus! Maybe it is the Moonweaver.
It does not represent the Moonweaver
All right, it's the Moonweaver.
of her divine children.
What the?
Misdirection and bold lies hold different sides to a mortal and moral coin.
I will read the comments in a second. I
This
don't want to
one
miss
lies
anything.
and has lied to you all for some time, it would seem. As it descends, the white chains wrapped around. You watch as the visage begins
I
to
thought it was
vanish
the
of
Traveler
the
till
Moonweaver
she
and
said
now back to
we're
the
misleading them.
tangled
Because then we just ruined the
orange-red
whole
hair of the
thing.
Traveler.
And why would the Traveler do that? It
I've
was
done
going
nothing of the
great.
kind. I've been very upfront with these people. I was trying to do you a... The chains now wrap around his mouth.
I'm surprised
He's
everyone here
struggling.
isn't more freaked out.
You've never seen the Traveler.
Sam
this
looks
helpless.
pretty calm. Yasha,
please?
like a lot of them look pretty calm
He
for
was just
considering
bringing
what
me
is
some
going
new
on right now.
followers is all.
This one, known as Artagan, is a wily renegade having fled
And
from
she's
his
outing us.
bonds
She's
before,
outing us with everything, even by
while
name.
she can appreciate trickery.
I mean, I don't blame her, but I
She
can't
will
believe
not
she's
stand for
here.
terror done in her name. You watch as the chains tighten, and he begins to be pulled up into the air towards.
Are we gonna lose the traveler?
entity.
Is he gonna get taken?
He will be dragged back to the Fae
Huh?
where he once came.
Oh my God,
and
he's
will
gonna be
deal with his
gone.
transgressions there.
I mean, at least she's
as
not
was
killing him.
intended by his brethren. And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Jesus, what? I did not expect that at all. I never expected the actual Moonweaver to come down and start
Come
some
back here in just a
shit.
few minutes. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll see you guys here shortly.
Oh boy, oh boy.
What the fuck? All right, we're pausing that because that might actually get a copyright. The songs are the worst. What the frick just happened? What the fuck just happened? What did you... Still more chill than an insulated Greek god. Ben waiting for this. I had to see because it got capitalized. And I'm like, am I reading that wrong? Hello, all just got here. Did we finish the fun? Emily, Mary, as you could see, we just met the Moonweaver. Somebody stop me. No, somebody tell me where to start. Matt is like, wait, so you leap? Wait.
Kind of where if this doesn't work, you might be heading toward.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Make an Arcana check.
I went way too far in. You guys are gonna hear stuff.
Stand at the edge of Rumble Cusp, looking at these.
Here, we're just gonna hear the recap real quick, and I'm gonna pause it. We'll set the
chains
clock.
That wrap around both the body and the mouth of the traveler.
Look at Sam over here. Shut the
in his
fuck
true
up.
form
He's got
revealed,
shut the fuck up.
dragging him up
STFU.
towards this celestial being.
I
that
just want to know where to
descended
pause it,
from
and then we're gonna talk.
A nonsensically apparated moon in the sky, calling him for his lies amongst the populace of followers there.
Until she outed him as Artigan.
Can I grab onto his feet?
All right, we're gonna stop there. For 240.05. She said I'm gonna grab his feet. That's all I heard. So we're gonna do 240.05. 240.05. 240.05. 240.05. Set the time. Time is right. That is what we're doing. What? That's not right. I said 240. There we go. 240.05. 239. Rogue. All right. I'm gonna go with that just because I feel like I went too far. Let's do 239.30. We're going to change it. I like Rogue's time. 239. Because I did jump a little too far ahead. 239. Rogue. What was it? 239.40. All right, screw it. We're just going to go 240.05. 240.05 is fine. Rogue, I appreciate it. Let's just leave it at that because I all it said was Matt said, what do you want to do? And she said, I'm grabbing his feet. That's all we heard. I'm grabbing his feet. But thank you, Rogue. I would have used it, but we're good. It's good enough. Not the Moonweaver. She's behind the Divine Gate. It's a follower of follower of hers. God damn it. I can't change it that quickly. LOL. We're not going to jump in yet. So do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, guys. We're not going to start yet. I'm going to talk for a second. So, I just want to make sure. Gotta love Sovereign Glue. Only way to remove it. Oh, I always forget. I should move the mic over here. When I do the live streams, because I'm always tilting my head towards the chat, I'm going to put the mic like right there. That way, when I go like this, it's still not going nuts. Artigan fan. I was loving this when I first watched it. Not the biggest Artigan fan. Gotcha. Think of it as an archangel. Got it. Yeah, Artigan, the guy himself, Artigan himself, is obviously like a deceiving, chaotic character, obviously. Let chaos reign and all that. But the reason I dig him is because I don't like predictable things, and he's so unpredictable. But it doesn't mean he's a good person. I just like not knowing what is to come. Like this, I never thought we would actually get something from the Moonweaver. I thought I up until the chains wrapped around Artigan and they outed Artigan by name, I was like, there's no way this is actually Moonweaver related. I thought, because I said this before, I don't know if I said it in the Patreon hour or the YouTube or the live streams, but I said I could totally see Artigan not letting us in on something so that we're equally shocked by what is to come. So I thought he was just pulling shenanigans. I have to loosen my belt because it's pinching my belly. I just thought he was, you know, not letting us in on what was going to actually happen so he could make us just, like, part of the fun is shocking the shit out of everybody. What is the fun if Jester and all of us are in on the ultimate plan? So, I mean, it's possible there's still something else going on, but I mean, wrapped around chains and everything that's happening, the moon just appears. When that happened, I thought, I don't know what I thought. Because Artigan looked at us and was like, are you doing that? I'm not doing that. But I was like, I don't freaking believe you. Either way, I recommend you finish the scene, then finish your thoughts on Artigan. Just a thought. All right. Yeah, I love his style, but not his manipulation of Jester. Yeah, honestly, that's where I agree with you. I don't agree with manipulating people and stuff like that. I just like unpredictability. That's what I like. But is everybody ready? Because we still have an hour and 20 minutes left, give or take. What is left? I think there's like an hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 22 minutes. We have an hour and 22 minutes left. We need 19 more likes. In an hour and 20 minutes, do we get 19 more likes? If we hit the 50, we'll jump into the next one. And I already said the next episode is a short one. So if we do the 30 minutes, we'll have a Patreon hour. I'll do probably like a 15, 20 minute YouTube video and then give the rest of the first half to the live stream so that we have like a roughly a 2-hour live stream. Because it's very similar to this episode where the front half is way longer than the back half. So everybody is ready. I love his style, but not his manipulation of Jester. I read that already. So here we go, everybody. I'm going to take a drink. Get ready, everybody. We're going to do the 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Artie is a shithead, LOL, but it is such a fun character to watch. That is pretty much the best way I could put it. And by the way, Rogue, hello. I don't know if I said hello. I thanked you for the time, but I don't think I said hello and welcome. Well, obviously, you've been here many times. But here we go, everybody. 18 more likes. I see there's another one just dropped. 18 more likes, and we're jumping in. 3, 2, 1... Go.
Do you think balled away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to his feet.
Okay. You
Hold
feel
on to
your
his feet.
Lift off.
Jester?
And you are now dangling.
No.
I will throw Cat's Ire out and grab a hold of Jester's
All right,
legs
Cat's
with
Ire.
the
So now
cat's hand.
Jester's got Artie's
Go ahead and
feet.
make an Arcana check
Cat's
for me.
Ire has Jester's feet.
This would be, actually, sorry, not a counter. This would be D20 plus your
I hope
intelligence
Liam
modifier.
gets a good hold.
27.
27. Solid hold.
Jester, are you going to let go?
20, sorry. Intelligence modifier?
Yes.
I got that wrong. 23.
3. All right, still
23,
solid. Not too bad, but
As you're
I don't
clutching
know.
onto the legs of the traveler, lifting up off the ground,
is
you
it going to like
feel
tear her
your
in half?
body now clutched by...
I feel like it's going to
You
be
don't even
so
know what it is at the
overpowering that
moment.
Jester's
Something
going to
is
have to
holding
make
you
a
back,
choice to
and
let
it's
go or not.
Holding you intently. Do you continue to hold on to the traveler, or do you let go?
I feel like it might
Okay,
actually
the
hurt
chains
her.
become taut.
Am I still nearby? From where I tackled Blondie?
I mean, you're nearby. Jester's about 10 feet up in the air, yeah.
Can I move over to Jester?
Bo
You
might
can
be
move
able
under her
to
and, like, leap up to climb her,
parkour.
but she's currently grappled
just move
by an
under her.
arcane cat's claw. Okay, move under
10
her.
feet up. I feel like
cast
Bo,
Tracy.
with her abilities, could parkour
Okay.
up there or jump
The celestial
maybe
being
that high. Nah, that
hand
10
out
feet's pretty
goes,
high. I don't know,
"Do
though.
not
No,
grab
I
on.
know guys that could easily
Leave this creature to
spring
its
and
fate."
touch the ceiling 10 feet
Please,
high.
no.
You watch as it flicks a hand, and what level is your...
What level is the spell?
Yes.
It
Cat's
is
third level?
5th.
Fifth level.
Fifth
yeah.
level Cat's Ire.
Okay, yeah, no problem. The cat's hand is dispelled and vanishes, and
I
the
would
chains
assume-
begin to continue to pull him up.
I would
away.
assume
Jester's now 15.
it
20
wouldn't
feet
be
up
much
as the creature
for
is just
a god or
pupilless, these
what did you
shimmering
guys say? It's
white
not
glowing
actually the
eyes
Moonweaver,
against
it's
blue
a-
skin, the kind of
a
puffed
whatever,
along white silver
a
mohawk. The
worker.
wings
I forget the
I'm
word
just
you used.
Shouting up to the creature like, please, just, you don't have to take him. Just let him go.
First stop,
He's real nice.
didn't have a Guinness
He's really
in a
sorry
can,
for what he
but
did.
picked up some
But
VOD.
we think that the
Oh,
Moonweaver's
some
super
Voodoo
great
Rangers
and
at my
stuff.
second stop. Michael's home and
still
ready to
being
drink.
dragged up. The crowd is just silent and still as you all are kind of looking up.
17
You cast
likes
some truth, and
left.
you do
We're
s-
making
you do see
progress.
This entity. Its form does not change with the true sing, but there is a magnificent glow around them.
Magnificent glow around them.
This entity has been
True sing.
entrusted with quite a bit of divine power.
All right,
that
I was
is-
going to say, why
when the
is
true
this thing
sing
so
goes
powerful?
off,
So they've been
you have to
entrusted with
squint almost.
divine
It's very bright.
Nothing
power.
weird with the traveler right now.
Nothing weird with the traveler.
All right.
Beyond just being diminished ever so slightly.
We are in over our heads.
Yes, we are in way over our heads.
I'm gonna move
A
to
5th
stand
level
under
cat's eye, and it was
Jester,
just flicked away
just in
like
case.
nothing.
Okay. Jester is now about 30 or so feet off the ground as the chains kind of slowly begin to tow both the traveler and her up towards this moon. And the creature just stays there, still flapping the wings, not even paying attention to the rest of the crowd below in hushed silence.
I'm gonna cast Hex on Jester, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Relentless Hex and teleport 30 feet to where she is.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I don't know how this is going to work
So,
out.
Casting it,
Casting Hex.
the shadows around,
and then
where the-
use
where the moonlight is hitting
Relentless
her,
Hex
the dark
to
shadows behind
teleport to her?
her body
I think
wrap
Ford's
around
going to
and create
grab
this
her
kind of
and,
strange
and
harness of
try
dark
to
shadow
help
energy
and
that
get her out of
kinda
there.
swirls
Is
and
that
wraps
what
around her
I'm...
torso.
I can't imagine
It's
he's
kinda
going to do anything else.
Cascading it, almost licking the back of the traveler's legs like surf against the edge of a shoreline. As you rush up, she's about 35 or so feet off the ground. So you run and you leap, kind of where if this doesn't work, you might be heading towards the lava below,
volcano.
and then and appear right
All
up
right.
towards her.
I just grab onto the back of her shoulders. I know I'm not strong enough to pull you off. You have to let him go.
No.
Jester, we knew this might happen. He's played in things that are larger than him.
Yeah, like, you
cannot
can't go with him. I figured Ford was going to try to get her
we are
off.
here for all of you.
We gotta,
need
like,
to let
Bamf
go.
her out.
We will catch you.
Misty Step? What has he got? He's got, I think, I can't remember what Ford has that
You
could
look
Bamf
up
us
and
out.
his
Misty
eyes
Step
are
or
wide and-
Dimension Door or
I know,
no?
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you free, okay?
The creature
We
is
got
kind
no
of still
shot.
looking
We got
forward,
no
kind
shot. You gotta get
as he
off
just
of him.
Begins to slowly pull up closer and closer. It reads no emotion on its face, just
They have a real D&D
How do we
name,
make it
but I
right?
forget what it is. The
How do we
wiki
fix
just
it?
called
How do we
it
make him let him go?
blue-skinned, winged,
drop this towards
angelic
you. Yeah.
figure.
and the head turns towards you. Why do you cry for this one?
Oh, maybe our
He's my friend.
maybe her love for the traveler will
This is a
save
selfish
him.
creature.
Is it going to be one of those things
Sorry,
where
give
we're so emotionally
really likes his
attached that
freedom.
we save him? Like our like it's like I'm thinking of a movie and I can't think of what. Where like we vouch for
Freedom, you
something and give it like
And the creature looks
enough
down
of a case where
on all
like
these
it
entities.
was like, all right, because of you, I will let this thing
The freedom to
live.
manipulate. The freedom to guide, to twist, and shape the perspectives. of
Like
those
it,
who
like
do
it
not
could be
know
like
him.
I know he manipulated me, but I still love him.
To take
Therefore,
the form
you need to
of
give him
my
a second chance.
God and speak falsely of her name.
I mean, yeah,
Say it
that's a
like
problem. I mean, you are bringing other gods into
do you
it,
cry for this
making them
selfish
part
creature?
of the charade.
Because I love him.
Because I love him. Yeah, see, maybe her love for the traveler will actually save his life. I mean, they weren't going to kill him. They were bringing him to the Feywild to be tried, but I think her realistic caring will actually make a difference. Are we going to roll?
See like the brow furrows.
Do we got to
and disdain
roll?
as
I
it
mean,
looks
she's
over
clearly
towards Artagan,
serious.
Who's still like just
I mean, if this works,
Like,
the traveler owes her a lot.
And what is this?
And what is this?
A mistake.
I mean, we're all part of it. Jester, I mean, we all went along with
in
this.
history that those of pious gift carry themselves to the edge of a fiery death. You tell me this was not the intent of this creature.
I mean, I think he's just he's like a practical joker to the extreme. Sorry.
He just wanted to have some fun.
Yeah, that's pretty much the
It
explanation.
got out of hand.
He's not evil. He's just a wildly insane, powerful practical joker.
And who are you?
I am also a practical
Jester?
joker. We are all jokers.
That's all.
I have a
Are
feeling
you
this is
willing
going
to
to
carry
work.
this penance
Oh, God.
as well?
No.
Or
Don't-
to hold on to these chains is to accept them.
Don't do that.
Do
That
you
could
love
be
him this
the
much?
end. But if you say, it's like if you say yes, you might save him, but you also might
Look
get.
at art again.
Look at Beth is like, no, Sam. This is a dilemma. Because you might get taken or you might save him.
That looks
Do
like a
you
fool.
sacrifice yourself for Artigan? And Ford is on her back
Second,
now.
kinda like closes his eyes, takes a deep breath through the nose.
Or is this the Traveler still fucking with us? I still don't know for sure.
Make a strength check.
No, Is it the Traveler testing her loyalty? Like, I don't even know what to believe now because the power that this divine entity has is on another level. But it literally could still be the Traveler testing your loyalty.
Not pain, but force.
I don't think that's what it
strikes
is,
you in
but
the
it
chest.
could be. I don't trust this dude at all. I don't know what to
As our
think.
Tagan has
We don't know
kicked
the limits of his power.
Both you and Ford off of him.
Artigan kicks us off.
As you fall back, losing your grip on him, you see in his eyes a resignation, but a smile under the chains.
Now I don't know again. I was literally starting to think it was him again, but
You
now
were
we
falling.
I cast Featherfall on both of them. They hadn't made it beyond 30, 40, 50, 60 feet? Or...
At this point, they're about 60 feet up, so.
Okay, so as soon as they are right at the cusp, I will cast it on the two of them.
Okay.
Featherfall.
You begin to glide back down.
Now I'm back to thinking it isn't the Traveler. Because why would he kick them off?
It's
Unless he's
precarious.
literally
Let's do
still
this.
putting on a show for everybody. Like, I don't
grab
even know
you
what to
off
think.
his hand. Basket catch.
A basket catch.
Make a little basket cheerleading style.
I am being thrown back and forth with whether or not it's the Traveler or not. Let's have a Guinness.
As you guys are brought down, you can see now the chains as they begin to pull him up towards the moonlight.
Like and subscribe if you haven't. If we hit 50
Moon
likes, we're
showing
watching
that
more.
Wild mane of hair. The shadow, now where the face looks towards you, shoulders slumped, as the vibrant, radiant chains that wrap around him give off their own intense glow. His legs and feet just kind of dangling.
If
as the
he is
cloak itself
fucking
kind
with
of
us,
flows in the
I
breeze.
will beat. I'm going to the Fey world and beating him.
And you swear you see a tear.
Oh my god, this is horribly sad if it's real. I mean, he's not dying, right? Like he's being taken to trial, but he might die or something. I don't
And
know.
the chains come to a halt.
Oh god, is his tear gonna make him? Like, I feel emotions are very important right now.
And the celestial creature looks over towards.
I feel like emotions are
Dragon.
extremely important. It's gonna be like he kicked you off
and flies over.
because he
looming
feared for what might happen to you for
over
you
his
loving
form.
him, and now he's crying about you.
Have you learned your lesson?
It was a test.
The voice now deeper and richer, though still feminine. But even for a creature this
I have chills to the point
striking,
where I don't even
is
know
not
if I'm
their own.
alive right now.
They are but a mouthpiece for this new voice. Tagan kind of looks up for a second. Good. Be careful with whose realms you prod and poke.
Was this whole thing just a scare tactic from the
You're not
Moonweaver?
beyond reproach, Archfey. And the
Releases?
chains
Releases Artigan.
and draw back up.
But
towards the
was
moon.
it our emotions
Artagan.
that did it, or was it like
Just goes into a
possible
free
the
fall.
whole time? Featherfall.
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 On Artagan.
Artigan.
As Artagan kind of like
Artagan? Is Artagan? I think it was
for the
Artigan.
first time you've ever seen him truly shaken and speechless for the experiences that you've had and for the lifetime that you've spent.
If all
Off
this is
Nana's
over,
presence.
and he comes to us and goes, all that was me, I just wanted to
Glides
put
back
on a
down
show.
to the edge
I'm gonna
around the
punch him
desk.
in the face.
As this celestial entity flies over the group of nearly 200 followers, that voice comes through once more. There are many who seek to bend your trust. Some for good, some for gain, and some just because they can. Be careful who you put your faith in, for not all have your best interests at heart.
I'll love it if at the end they go, and praise the Moonweaver,
But if
because we
you
will
do
accept you.
indeed seek guidance,
Oh my god, we're gonna do it.
and know that through the shadow and light of the night,
The Moonweaver is here. It's like we're
there
still
is one that
recruiting.
can watch and keep you.
We still recruited them at the end. Well, not us, but them.
I carry no lies for those that show me love.
I don't
fly
know
back.
again, because at the end there was like a sell,
moon.
like a salesman selling
As
the
you see the silhouette
Moonweaver.
of this
I don't know
flying
what to think right
celestial
now.
creature begin to
I still
just a
half think the
faintly
Traveler
blur
is
against
part
the
of this,
very
maybe,
intense bright
like
white
less
light
so,
of
but
Kefat. The
possibly.
moon fades and is gone.
It would be
And
the
there,
most
breaking the
elaborate
clouds,
show the Traveler ever
you
put
just
on.
see the twinkling of stars against
If
the
it is, I don't. I'm more leaning towards it being real, but anything is possible.
Artagan, his feet touch the edge of the volcano and the crowd is hushed. He looks over towards...
Because it would be the ultimate sell, like
towards
like.
you.
Because I'm confused. I don't even know what to believe, and I'm going to worship the Moonweaver now because I'm frightened and horrified.
That is why you worship the Moonweaver. Because, if I'm going to be frank,
What?
I can't do that.
Good night, everybody.
He's
And he just
but he looks
walks
worried.
away.
He looks freaked out and worried, but he's still like he still made it part of the show for the people. But he looks frightened and scared like he had nothing to do with it. All right, let's all clap and shit our pants for a little bit. Shimiki Paro, what is up? I see some people. Neil, my good friend Neil, and Shimiki Paro jumped in. Anybody else new? Give me a
some
hello,
room for the
like
crowd
and
now,
subscribe,
and some
and
people just
throw
kind
a
of
like up there. And
Look a bit shell-shocked. Some people look a bit ticked off. Some people are like...
I
"No, back
still
to
don't
drinking."
know the way
And
Matt
slowly
looked.
the crowd begins to kind of make its way
Like
back
the
down
traveler,
path
like
of
the
mountain.
traveler's gonna try to
Some
sell it
subtle
though if
arguments
he's
kind of break
doing
out
it.
in the
And, like
crowd.
I don't know the traveler's
people
true
get kind of
potential.
unruly, but then others
We
kind of
never
tamp it
really
down.
learned what he's capable
It's an
of.
odd
To what extreme? I know he
mixture of
tells
energy.
us he could do things and can't do things, but I don't know what he
Not what
is
you
really
expected.
capable of. That seemed real, and if he did it, then props to him because I am a believer.
I give Ford a hug.
And Ford, everyone came in, I mean, hey, we're family here, so everyone came in clutch for each other just in case something went awry.
Do you want to...
Let's, I swear to God, if she goes up to the Traveler and the Traveler
I think you want to be
hints
alone
any
right
which
now.
way whatsoever that he had something to do with all that, even if the Traveler is incapable of such things, what if he made a deal like he said to the Moonweaver, yo, we're gonna play this game, but I don't want to offend, but we'll get you a bunch of followers. I don't know. I believe anything is possible in this show.
Group dragon.
Like it could be in cahoots with something. I don't know. I'm waiting to hear from the Traveler.
Portly.
Till I hear from the
dwarf
Traveler
in simple
in a
clothing
one-on-one.
goes,
I don't.
"Well, I suppose
I'm
if
still not
we're
100
all
percent
getting
sure.
in on that. And
Yeah, bring him in. Bring him in.
He's
See,
great. I
bring him
love
in.
him.
Kelbass kind of takes the 15-foot walk as he was kind of one of the stragglers.
Kelbass
He kinda comes in
is
on the
a
front and
favorite.
into-
Kelbass is a favorite.
and eventually kind of backs off and goes,
We got Blacks,
the rest of the final
Devilium. Am I saying that right? I've never seen you in the chat before.
How,
It's not
as
a
they're
test.
making their way
He
down,
just
are there
plays it
any
cool. It
disgruntled
seems
that are remaining?
that is the case.
or
remaining.
If it's
no.
blacks,
the ones that were visibly
Devilium,
disgruntled were
that is
the
a
first to
crazy
leave,
awesome
or
name.
at
I don't
least
know if I'm
were
pronouncing
quick
it right,
to
but
follow
welcome
the energy off the side
to the
of
family.
volcano.
If you're here for good for the greatness
just
that
let
is this,
them
obviously.
find their way down for a moment.
Yeah, maybe we should just keep some distance. In
All right,
case
I'm
they
gonna
wanna
drink some more of this
take it
and
out on us or something.
freak out a bit. Neil, how's it going over there?
sometime.
Neil,
Have their crescent dicks to
I'm
light
freaking
their
out
way
a
to the
bit.
bottom.
I didn't expect
And
any
Phil
of that.
raises
I'm
hands
expecting
and
the
all
Traveler to
other
pull
illusions on their
shenanigans,
and snuff out, except for the dick
and this
lights
is what
on.
happens.
I've also got this going on for the next hour.
What's
So-
that? What's that?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure that was really happening, so I can see everything for the next hour. My eyes are just chromed over.
You can see everything.
I can basically see everything right now. It's a lot.
What does he mean? I can
You
see
know.
everything.
Yeah, I've
What does
been
that
there
mean?
Before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does caduceus
do you
mean? I
see
can
the
see
little floating
everything.
Fish thing that just the fish that you're just always
The
there.
little floating.
Right now, the top of this mountain, not in the immediate vicinity.
I'm not quite clear on
Pretty
what
chill.
that entails.
Whoa,
I could see everything. Like, what are you seeing? Things that I can't see or know about?
In case we get back to camp and everyone or some want to, kill us. Do we check in with
What
our-
if people
our-
want to
our
kill
boats,
us? I mean, it's
our
possible.
crew
People might be pissed off
to get off this
after what
island?
just happened.
Probably.
Maybe we don't
My
want
word.
Maybe we want to sleep apart from the village tonight and let them sort of stew in their juices and suss things out in the morning.
Might be wise.
Yeah. I still think the bulk of them don't
Do
actually
we,
have a way
though?
to get
I don't
home,
know.
Unfortunately.
Do we leave people alone after that? Should we maybe
Feels like
have a
this
party
keeps
or a
happening
talk and make
on
sure
this
people aren't
island.
freaked out and confused
Maybe we
like
can-
I am? Like if that happened to me, like right
Tell
now,
'em we're
I
leaving
wouldn't
in
want to
the
be left
morning and
alone.
people can get on
I
the
need to
boat
talk
or
to you
whatever
people
if they
about it
want. We can
and
take
not
the big ship.
freak out. I need to
get out of
be
there, we have to figure that
consoled.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna go
If we
in
do,
a
then
fetal
perhaps we
position
can
and
send
cry
a
in the
message to
shower
someone
if
in
I'm alone.
the village and let them know where the ships are. Perhaps the best way to get the boats, the ships out after we figure it out.
Caduceus, Beauregard, and Caleb, you do notice this high up.
Cad cast it on Bo back with the ruby of the
because you have super high
sea.
perception.
Oh, that was true sight.
There
What he
are,
gave Bo
down towards the entryway beach.
during the
only reason you
ball.
can
Okay,
see
I
from
saw it
this
before the
distance,
true
especially without
sight.
being a moonlit night.
I just on my
you can
way
see
up.
a
Be
handful
right
of
back.
small
Michael's
lights, but
back.
there are a number
Impossible
of
to
ships
edit
that
around.
are
Need to
anchored
find a better way to do it.
off the island.
Oh.
Everyone wasn't just dropped off.
That is
to
what
never
made
return.
me
There are a number of
interested
ships
in
that have been
and
kind of
love the
in waiting
Moonweaver. Now the
for
D&D
duration
version
of the
of
few
her
days the
has
event
a
is going to take
connection
place to
with
rep
one
back.
of my
So
D&D
there are
characters
some
because he
ways
didn't
that
want
at
to
least
take Jester down
some
with
of
him.
these folks are going to get their way home.
I'm trying to decide whether I like
entirely
ranting Jay or conflicted more. Watching the roller coaster of emotions was such a treat.
So that was a little embarrassing.
I apologize
guys.
if I was talking a lot. I literally had I was jumping from theory to theory, and I'm still uneasy about everything that just happened. But I mean, at least it worked out.
As well as it could.
I thought for sure the Traveler was either being taken or in on
Yeah.
it. I thought it was one or the other. I thought he was going to get taken,
Think about how
Or he
powerful
was
actual
part of it.
gods are.
and he ends up not being part of it and staying.
I think it went.
I need a
as
chat with the
bizarrely
Traveler. We need a
as we have
one-on-one.
come
I hope
to
we get it
expect
before the
from
end of
you and
this.
your friend.
Yeah.
And we need 10 more likes. We're down to the final 10, everybody.
truly did me
1 hour.
disappoint.
This is exactly the 1 hour mark. 1 hour left.
Maybe
We need
it's
10
too
more likes. We're on a
laugh
good
at it,
pace.
but it was kind of spectacular in a roundabout
It was
way.
spectacular
No
in a
one
roundabout
on this
way.
island,
That's a good way to
us
put it.
included, will
Good
ever
job,
forget
Bo.
the events of the last several days.
That's true.
And
That
he
was
got-
pretty miraculous.
I mean,
got
if
what he
it, we
wanted.
did
Yeah,
deserve
we
it.
threw a hell of
We
a
definitely
party.
deserved it
It was a great
after all the chaos
A great
and
party.
and fun we were
it's still
having with
going
it.
on down there.
I feel like
Yeah.
we needed a little bit of a shake.
He's free.
We needed a little bit of a don't
And
fuck with shit you don't understand kind of thing. We were getting too
you guys
too
are
like
everything.
restless. It's like one of those things you need to be humble.
Thank you.
It's like when you go around starting fights with everybody and then
did so
someone kicks your
much.
ass really bad and you're like, shit, maybe I should
Like-
think before I talk. We needed to get humbled.
I wouldn't have been able to do any of it without you. It's just amazing. Thank you for, all the illusions, all the crazy cool lights and
I mean,
for the guard and
we were there for
the-
Jester.
the
She got what she
music
wanted, that's
and
for
the
sure.
guidance
She got what she
and the
wanted.
drinks. And thank you for, coming after me.
And I said it many times before.
If you
Laura
hadn't
is
been there,
phenomenal at crying
Probably would have
when she
just-
needs to. Like some people have
don't
the
know.
ability to just turn on the waterworks in real life when acting.
I'm glad you were hanging on to me.
She is phenomenal.
I don't think we would let you go so easy.
Yeah.
Hey, don't feel bad about this.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel bad about it. I was thinking it was hilarious too till shit got real.
Recognize
Like I was on board with everything. I thought it was all fun and
Yes, and
games
that's-
until it wasn't.
the face of someone who feels
But
like
that is why you need a
they were an
reality check
incredible burden.
sometimes.
But it was never that. I hope you know that.
Everything we contributed is nothing
Laura is the queen.
less than what you deserve.
My second like is in now. Oh, we're
Given us
5 more.
that much
5 more
10
likes.
times
Looks like
over.
we're there, guys.
Not time together.
We have a little under an hour for 5 more likes. I think we're jumping into episode 109 after this. I have shots ready. I have shots
always
that have been chilling since
say
we
the
sat
child is my
down.
best friend,
I'm just waiting
and,
till I kill the
you know.
Guinness.
I mean, he is. He's my oldest friend.
Oh,
But you guys,
you are my newest friends and my bestest friends. The Traveler's just the oldest
I'm
friend.
really glad I found you all.
Adorable.
We're glad that you
Adorable.
didn't go away to heaven or whatever.
The
was-
Fey
I don't know
realm.
where I would have gone.
They
I
were
mean,
going to the Fey realm to be
I
tried,
don't know where they
right?
were taking us. That could have been a crazy adventure.
There's got to be a prison on the moon, right?
Didn't they say I'm taking you back to the
Moon
Fey
prison?
realm
Oh,
and your
man.
brethren will handle you? I thought
mean,
that's what they
That would have
said.
been an epic jailbreak that we would have gone. We could have gone.
I
to the
mean,
moon
yeah.
and saved
If
Jester,
Jester
I
got
guess.
taken, we could have had a whole
Second time we would've
adventure
busted your ass
to
out of
get to the
jail.
Fey
Nah.
realm.
The angelic beings say that it was going to bring him back to his
Yeah, to his folk, his brethren in the Fey
home.
realm.
Yes, being thrown out.
The
He's
Fey
being
Wild.
taken back to the other Oberons and Titanias of the Feywild.
Oberons and
worst
Titanians.
punishment.
The worst punishment.
To return him to his previous punishment.
The worst punishment
You
is
know,
to go
he's
back
given
to
you a
your
lot over the
actual
years,
punishment.
Jester, but you just saved his existence, pretty much. So,
My question now is,
I mean,
let's assume everything
like
is the way it
you
was
needed or
because it
anything,
seems
but
that
you're
way.
Even Stevens now.
Was it just like had Jester not? I mean, I guess we'll never know. But I'm thinking, had Jester not done what she
Hey,
did,
maybe he can become.
and
a
the
member of
Traveler
Night
just
Knight.
I
showed
don't think.
Well, no, I don't.
like
think that we could-
remorse,
And
was it a test from the beginning? Like, would I think that whole thing had to happen the way it did? I'm wondering if it was like had Jester not done that, if
I mean,
once it was just about to take him, if
He'll grow
the
on
entity
you.
would have been like, "Have you learned your lesson?"
You guys.
It's
I don't
possible
know if
it
you
still
know
was
this,
just
but
screwing
kinda
with
stuck
him,
with
but
him
it's like
now.
one of those things we'll never know because Jester did what she did,
The scales
and I
are
honestly think
slightly
Jester
more
had to
in
do
your
that
favor
in
now, so
order for
perhaps
what
you
happened to
can
happen.
Earn it, buy his way back into our good graces. Whatever happens next.
Would he let me punch him in the face?
Would you let me punch him in the
Probably would,
face?
actually.
Yes.
Because I want to so bad.
Yes,
I
see,
liked it.
Bo is me. I say it all the time. Bo has very similar reactions. I want to just, I don't
give it some
care.
time. I
He
think he
just,
might
we
be
saved
able
his
to
life. He deserves a solid punch in the
kick in.
face.
Oh yeah, he seems not in a good mood.
He just needs a solid kick in the
I wonder
ass.
if he's still on the island.
Yeah, I think he's still
But
here.
you know
I
what?
think he's
Also, I
chilling
don't
somewhere.
Care. As long as you're okay, who gives a shit?
You caught him as he was falling. You caught the traveler, our target.
With magic that Caleb taught me, yes.
Yeah, I was actually thought you were gonna let his ass fall to the
Yeah.
ground.
Does he normally need to be caught?
Yeah.
He would have been able to do.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if he
things.
needed to be caught, but it was nice
sure?
that
Thank
we
you.
did so.
Sure.
Such
No,
a
I mean,
crazy theory.
sure.
We already answered
I
that
don't know,
question,
maybe,
Jay. Did
maybe
we?
the Moonweaver.
I guess I'm
stunted
just
his magic for a
reiterating
minute. I
theories.
don't-
Both my likes are
Yeah.
in. The reason Artie was released was
It is
because
weird that
he
he
locked,
walked away.
he kicked Jester and Ford
didn't
off,
walk
so that was
away. He
confirmed.
doesn't
Okay,
really walk
I
off.
assumed that was the case, and I'm pretty sure someone said it earlier. But I'm just spitting, it just happens. So
A
I'm
lot of
just
dangerous shit on this
reiterating
island. I'm
and
just
going.
saying, maybe once
Things
I
are just
send
flying
you a
through my head,
message
and I'm
and
just
give you a
repeating
heads
myself.
up, just in
It was
case
not
you
a
know,
test. He truly was about to be
tapped out
punished,
for
and
a
he
moment.
and his
But what
decision
about you? You're still good. You still got
to
a
not
little
take
of that
Jester with him
magic
is what
juicy
saved him.
juice?
All right.
I something on my
It's one of
plate.
those things where even if I hear it, it's like I'm like, but
Are you
is it?
okay,
But
though?
is it? Even though you say it, and it's probably confirmed 10 times over. But I believe
Yeah?
you.
Yeah.
So Jester,
Should we
so Jester is
make
the
camp
golden
here
child.
on the
Eddie Murphy is
volcano
going to take
tonight,
her
or are we gonna go
to
down
Tibet.
and
I
find
think it was
another
Tibet.
place to sleep? It's getting late.
Looking around,
Wait.
it's a pretty dope spot.
I know it's kind of beautiful up here. We can make the dome.
I also
Can we make the
totally
dome?
Of course.
We also need 3 more likes. 3 more likes, and we're there.
Swipe some
And
red
when I kill
from
this,
Kent
the rest of this Guinness, we are going to have a shot.
Plucker.
Kent Plucker.
No in that.
Let's go to Kent Plucker, get some rum runners, and drink our asses off the rest of this. If there was ever a night to get shit faced and go to sleep, it's now. After
from
that,
the edge of
after
a
seeing all
volcano
that, that's
at
one of the
Traveler
craziest
Con,
things we've seen all campaign.
Pretty cool. It's
best.
pretty great.
That has got to be top 3 craziest shit we've seen
So you
all
guys set up camp
campaign.
here,
Yeah.
the precipice of Rumblecusp. Okay. As the night goes on, you take the rum. That you
Take
had
the
brought,
rum. There we go. Take
Kind
the
of
rum.
Reminisce about some
and
things.
get
tell some
shit-faced.
stories. You do see down at the village of Vo the lights and fires.
I'm gonna kill this now. Cheers,
there
everybody.
you can
Are we all here?
sort of
Rogue
hear
is
the-
already cheers,
the
and
music
Colvin,
finding its way up through the
Shane,
wind.
Adam,
So at least there's
whoever
still
else
some sense
drinks,
of celebration
Ninja,
still going on down there.
and
Not all is lost in that regard.
Star, and whoever else is drinking.
as you guys are
Radiators unite.
Towards the bottom.
Drinkers
of
unite.
The rum that you brought up.
To
you see
the
a
end
figure
of
approaching.
Traveler Con, and drinking our
As
rum.
you kind of glance over and look in a defensive way, you see a familiar green
Oh,
cloak
there's
kind
the
of
Traveler.
thrown over one shoulder.
Travelers here. Travelers
And
here.
beneath that, you
Cheers.
can
I'm
see
killing this.
kind of
2 more likes.
Beautiful, deep green, like billowing silk sleeves that come to these little cuffs at the end, and these long, thin legs, and beautifully tailored, very kind of elvish looking attire, and the familiar orange hair of
We need a talk,
Antagonist, you
Mr.
step
Traveler.
forward.
Mr. Traveler, sir. Neil, are you still
Yeah,
here?
I'm
Oh,
fine.
there's Neil. Cheers.
Have a drink.
I was just gonna say, Neil. I didn't. I know you're probably Neil. You having a
Speak to the
drink,
High Priestess.
or is it not a good day
Priestess.
for drinking?
Do you mind if I have a drink?
Sit down.
Do you mind if I have a drink? The
Split second
Traveler.
where his hand presses against the dome and doesn't go through,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
and then it goes. In.
We
Curls up
stopped the
in
Traveler
like
for a
like friend who
moment.
comes in the middle of the night to your
And then
tent
I
in
mean,
your camp.
let's let him in. We need to have a chat. Cheers, Amy France is still here. Star, well, obviously, I didn't. Amy is doing things in the background. I'm sure. Amy multitasks.
one punch.
How's David? Is David back there? David, you could be the finished the 50th
If we're
like.
good, you'll
I don't know
like
if
it
you did
really
yet,
slowly.
but we need
sure
2
they'll
more.
follow.
David could be the
Roll attack.
50th one if he did.
Yes.
I'm pretty confident we're gonna hit the
For
50.
me,
So
15.
it's just a matter of
15,
when.
he's letting you do it, so unless it was a 1. It was more like to see if it would be a 1.
It was more of slapsies.
Yeah. So it was like,
No drinks for Neil, but radiators are a go. One or the other. You gotta, you know, one vice at a time. If I'm drinking, I'm not smoking. So usually I am doing one or the other. On occasion, I do
was
both.
certainly
But
embarrassing.
you gotta control your vices.
It could have gone
And tonight
worse.
it's
I'm-
drinky time.
Now that I think back,
This
there's
is what I got
probably
left.
Reasons why I didn't interact
It
with
is some
Maria too
straight up
often.
bullet bourbon on the
She's
rocks.
hardcore.
It's about 3 or 4 shots worth. So that'll be
crossover,
closing
but
out our
apparently
night.
There's a bit of an image issue, as far as, you know, an issue with other people taking her image. But I give her credit. I now know where those boundaries lie. If she's listening.
No more fake religion.
Right.
No more
right.
fake religion.
No. That was... You know, we've all had hobbies we tried for a bit. And went, this
I
isn't for
mean,
me.
yeah, this is the humbling moment for the traveler.
Terrible at it.
I've said,
Yeah.
I think I've told you guys stories before.
achieved what you
I
were
used to get
after
into a
after
lot
all.
of bar fights when I was younger. And then I met a guy who was an
I think it was
MMA
time
fighter.
someone took me down a peg.
And he goes, hey, one night, you want to spar? And he goes, I'll just go 50%. And I'm like,
glad
all
you're not
right,
trapped
not
in
that I
another
thought I'd
realm.
beat him, but I thought I'd at
Me
least be
too.
able to hold my own.
Going home would have been terrible.
And he claims, which I believe, that he went 50%. And I got my ass
it's
beat
very
so
odd to see
bad
this entity,
that I
this
hurt for
powerful
3
archfey,
days.
this
And I literally
creature
packed
that
my body
the
in ice.
mystique has surrounded
And
the
I was
entirety
like,
of your relationship
you
with
need to
Jester for the
realize,
length
Jay,
you've known her. You've seen
there are
this being
people
do
out there
incredible
that can
things.
decimate
and
you
right now is
without
just
even trying.
a guy.
And I never
That's awkward as fuck.
I like never misjudged anybody again. So sometimes you need to be humble. Sometimes you need to be
I'll
put
ask
in your
a
place
question.
to realize
Next,
you
for
aren't
you.
allowed to do whatever the hell you
Think of
want.
this, and he points out towards the village.
So
This is done.
that is
I
what
guess
I
we're done.
compare
Whatever
to what just happened to the
interests
traveler.
me,
A
whatever
3-day
interests-
beating, or a
Come my
one-night
way, come
beating
your
that
way,
turned
I
into
don't
3
know.
days of pain.
I'm not going to lie. All of that was very not enjoyable.
But as a bar fighter, I never lost.
But,
That's why I was so cocky. I never lost a
great
bar
weight
fight in my
I've
life.
been lifted from these shores.
But then I got the shit beat out of me,
I'm excited to see what
sober.
the new day brings.
and it wasn't fun.
While I'm here, I'm also, by the way, down there and just speaking the grandiose praises.
And then he
of
ended
the
up being my
Moonweaver.
best friend for a
Are you
while.
really?
Oh,
I haven't
yes.
seen him in
Oh,
many years, but we were like
I
drinking
think
buddies
we're
for
going to
many
do
a
this, we can
moon
finish
after
it
that.
properly, so-
And I was like, at least I know if I ever can't
you-
win a fight, this
wait,
guy will
so you can
kill anybody.
actually
I
make
want to
yourself
be
in
his
two
best
places at
friend.
once?
Well, I can make an image of myself in 2 places at once.
That can talk?
Can't you?
No. I can't talk as my double image, but
Number
maybe you can
49, David France. I see 49, David.
In time,
But either
she
way,
just saved
you're
you from
right
a
there.
fucking
David,
god.
welcome. And
Give
hello.
it to her now.
Every time I refresh to see how many likes, I have
Just
to
be welcome
leave
if
and
not.
restart the stream.
Hey,
Still haven't added my 4 extras.
I'll fucking kill
So
you.
we are there, pretty much.
just if anything happens.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun. Oh my god. Glorious.
As comparably diminished as my abilities may be, here is opposed to my home.
He's got a gun. He
does not
entered
mean
the
capable
dome
of-
and is gonna shoot all of us.
No, I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe you.
yeah, exactly.
Thank you for the rum. And he takes it with him as he walks out the dome.
Yep. Fuck you.
Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy.
Over.
All right.
He just walks a bit, kind of doing
Here
the
we go.
sauntering
This is what I
stroll,
wanted.
with
I wanted the
sloshing
private
of the
one-on-one.
jug in one hand. He kind of takes a sip from it and passes it over to you. I'm sorry.
Here we go. This is
Yeah.
what I've been waiting for. I thought we'd
lot.
get it.
Yes, it was.
Sam's phone is going off. I was like, what was that? I heard like noises.
The Moonweaver's back.
The Moonweaver is speaking through Sam's phone. This is even creepier than ever.
No, but genuinely, I'm a creature of impulse. And,
sometimes the music kicks up and it hits a note that just catches my ear.
Traits maybe have rubbed off
and
on
I
me through the
adore
years,
it.
but I'm certain a number of my not so savory ones may have done the same. And for that, I'm sorry. But tonight, this. Just because one has power doesn't mean they say all, and I was so excited at the prospect of being free from these binds I had unknowingly shackled upon myself over the years that I definitely leapt before.
I mean, he's being
the last thing I want to do is put you in
real.
harm's way.
He's actually
I need your
saying what
friends.
you should be saying in a predicament like this, which is honorable, if that is such a thing
Let
for
you
the
make that
traveler.
sacrifice. If I was to be taken, that's my path to walk. You've already stuck your neck out far too
And
much for
we
me.
know he really does care for Jester, which is a beautiful thing. Because up until that moment, I really didn't know for sure.
Emotions.
I know it's
Emotions.
It really is. It's insufferable.
Yeah,
It's driving
that's
me
probably the hardest
crazy.
thing for the traveler to do.
But
To
no,
express love, let alone emotions, to express love or
I know I'm
caring.
frustrating. And that's not going to change. By any means. But I really do appreciate you.
Yeah. Don't worry. Doesn't have to be so serious.
I was
all
gonna
the
say,
time.
he's getting a little too real.
Thank God.
I was gonna say, yeah, traveler, I get it.
real
I
life
get
and
it. We don't need you
serious
getting all,
discussion thing.
like, you know. I don't need the traveler crying or something
you're
like
not
that.
gone.
We don't need.
Me too.
I mean,
I'm
it's
terrified.
beautiful, but I don't need to get
We've
all
learned our lessons.
emotional either.
Yeah.
Nothing
She's a
wrong with
cheeky
it. But I need the traveler to stay
Yeah.
a
You know,
certain way in my mind, or
I
I'm gonna
don't
start
know
being
what this
like,
means
traveler's
for
getting too mushy. But I get it,
everything,
and
but-
I love it as well.
we can figure it out.
You know what's exciting? Not knowing what's next.
Yeah. It's kind of cool, isn't it?
We are hovering at
don't put
49
much
likes for like
forethought
5
in
minutes. I just think it's funny because I keep looking and I'm like, we're right there.
And
But
right
I know
now,
we're
in
gonna
this
hit
moment,
it.
I think
It's just funny how we
I
sit
am the least
on the 40.
prepared
Oh, there it is,
for
50
what's next,
likes.
and
We
I've
hit
done
it.
in a long time.
I'm gonna
We're
trip
chugging 4 shots of bullet. No, I'm just joking. But cheers, everybody. 50
Go ahead and
likes.
make
We're
an
doing the
acrobatic check
next
for me.
30 minutes at episode 109. Oh, here we go. A 9. Isn't that poetic? Isn't that poetic?
You
9.
trip him and it
Who
connects
was
with
the
his shin and he
50th
stops.
like? I don't know, but we're there. Who was the 50th like? You get this cheers if you announce your
a
name
little prepared.
in the next 5 seconds.
Maybe a little, but no.
I'll give you a little extra time, but we're gonna take a swig. This is
take it to the
straight
friends.
whiskey though,
I should
so
not
I'm
talk
gonna
too
I'm gonna
soon,
go
shouldn't I?
light on
Yeah,
it.
they don't like you.
No, I gathered that. The energy isn't difficult to read.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
The
just think
energy
they-
is
they
there.
think that you are maybe a little manipulative and that you don't have our best interests at heart and that you've taken advantage of
All
me.
this is true. All this is true. But now that he does have our best
some of
interests
it's
at heart,
based in
maybe
truth,
because he did care
But they
for
don't
us.
know you like I do.
Oh, then no,
Everybody,
it's all wrong.
Radiators Unite.
Look,
Get your drinks.
So toxic.
We have hit the 50 mark. We're actually over. We're 52 now.
No, they're right.
Keep it coming. If we hit 100, which is
I'm not trying to
possible,
defend
I
myself
guess.
here.
But if we hit
My very
100,
essence is
there
manipulated.
is also that rule. I think we've done it once or twice. But if we hit 100, we go to the break of the next episode. That's asking a lot, but it's possible. We still got 40 minutes left and another 30.
I guess I need to just
So keep
think a
rolling
little
with it.
bit more about those I do manipulate.
Yes. Also, you need to tell me how to do that spell where I can make myself appear somewhere else and like really far away. And
It
be
was
talking, 'cause
my.
that is
I figured
really
it was
cool.
Michael because I
right
saw
now
a
what I
couple
can
pop
do is,
up and I'm like, it had to
limit
be
to a
Michael
certain
because
amount of space, but
2 or
it would
3
be
popped up
awesome if
all
I
at
could,
once.
Like, also make myself like
So to
be in
Michael,
the bubble right
because
now
Michael
talking to
broke
them, and I
the
could go in and be
threshold.
like, "Oh my
To
God, you
Michael,
guys." the
Also,
Traveler just
the
go.
glorious moderating he does. If Ninja is here, Star, Shane,
There are
Colvin,
limitations
everybody
as to
else,
what I can
I love you all. I
imbue
just can't
within
think.
you
Amy,
to a certain
Branson,
extent.
David,
An
Branson,
upgrade,
Daniel O'Day, and
perhaps, isn't
44. What a glorious episode. We still got so much time left and another 30
begin to
minutes
whisper
after
into
that.
your
So
ear.
cheers.
And as it
Jay's
does,
going to
you begin
sip
to kind of
this
feel
one
your
because I got to
consciousness
make this
expand a bit
last an hour and
as
20
your
minutes.
illusory duplicate
Hour and 20 minutes right here.
emerges next to you.
Beep, beep,
And
beep, beep, beep.
the
Hour and 10 minutes. Hour and 10 minutes left
foreseeable
total,
future,
counting the 30 minutes.
your duplicate can
gotta
now
last.
travel
Cheers.
twice the distance, and you can speak through your duplicate.
Holy shit.
Able to speak through the
You can't
duplicate.
speak independently. You can't it's not like
That
programmed
makes sense.
illusion. You can't have two conversations at once, but you do have to be able to see it.
Okay.
Glorious.
This is awesome.
This is
Coming
awesome.
from my duplicate.
Just
Coming from my... It's just the beginning.
I'm gonna make my duplicate go into the bubble.
Okay, it skips. Back
Oh, we're going into the bubble, into the dome?
Well,
Under
you
the
guys,
dome.
Traveler's gone forever. As I go in the bubble.
How did it go?
Gone forever.
Am I still having my is my
True Sight is probably still up, right?
an hour?
Probably still up.
You guys have been drinking.
I'd say it's still up
You know
for a
what?
little
Roll a
longer.
D20 for me.
Done.
I would say
on
True
the
Sight
11
lasts an
plus, it's still
hour.
going.
I would
No,
say
so
we're
we're-
like at the
okay,
tail end. Never mind. Never mind.
you're
Honestly,
back.
I don't want it to work because I want it to
I'm
work.
back. It's me.
I want her to
Jester,
play
I'm
this
back.
joke. So I
Ooh,
don't want
what a
True
talk
Sight
I
to
had
work.
with the
And it
Traveler, you
didn't.
guys. He felt so bad, but then he left.
He left forever.
Yeah, but I just stand there
Forever.
in the middle of the bubble, like
Yeah,
dancing.
this
and
is-
Dancing
I will
in the
say,
bubble.
Jester, go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Oh shit.
Stealth check.
As
18.
you're talking.
Because
Yeah.
No,
you
she's
can
got
speak
bad
through your
stealth.
duplicate. You can't hear through it.
14. I'm going to say
So
a
you have to be
14.
close enough
I'm
to
going
hear
to
the
start guessing
conversation
rolls
to have
now.
Right. 12.
Damn it. I was close.
As I lean closer to the
so-
bubble, like, you know, 'cause
I
I'm-
forgot. Jester's not the greatest stealth. But
Everybody
14
but
was my
Veth.
guess. Everybody
Jester
but
arrives, You can
Veth.
see other Jester like just crouching behind a rock, but like excitedly.
I hope
leaning
Veth keeps up the charade, though. I don't want Veth to out her.
Yep, this seems like Jester to me. I
Yup,
love
great.
it. He's
That's
the
Veth.
cutest.
I love it.
Very broken.
I feel like Veth wouldn't out her.
Inconsolable
And
even.
Veth
Oh,
did.
can't you see I'm crying? And my duplicate starts crying.
Oh
The
no.
Moonweaver changed her
Oh,
mind,
no.
come back, was like, ah, fuck you, I changed my mind.
Right as Bo says that, the real me jumps out from behind the rock and runs into the bubble.
So it's believable. Everyone believed it. Except Veth. But Veth rolled. I mean, Veth's a master stealther.
You guys, did you totally
Genuinely to use
Completely fooled.
voice, you guys?
Double prizes.
That is pretty crazy.
Double
You hear
prizes.
Yeah.
you hear a boom.
I didn't
Traveler's
need a
hands on the
drink
dome
anyway,
again.
I guess. Oh, with Wildberry
Wait,
Mike's
lock it again. Just do
disgusting.
that thing
Oh, I
like you
missed
do
what
in the
else
car.
was there.
I don't know if you can
Whoa, I just went to type and somehow got kicked out of the stream. Anyway, anyone want
Anyway,
some
he wants to talk to
carrot
you guys.
cake? I will take
No,
some.
he didn't
And I hope
go
we get
away
to have the
forever.
whole
No, he's still
first
totally
hour
here.
of
Funny joke.
110.
This is quite a good one. Here's the rest of you.
It was
He gives you,
my
like the slosh at the bottom of the.
Oh, that was
jug.
Michael.
That's backwash, I'm good.
No,
Other-
that's not one.
Way around Jay.
I suppose I should
Veth was
apologize.
fooled. Other way around
I've
Jay. Veth was
Only
fooled.
rubbed a few
Oh,
of you the wrong
never
way
mind.
over
I
time,
messed up.
and
Passive perception.
You have
Got
every
it.
right to be frustrated.
I was wrong. I was
Just know
was misinformed
For
by
as
my
much
own
as
mind.
you care to believe me, I do not want any harm to come to any of you, especially Jester. If anything, to be perfectly frank, and it hates to be frank with anyone, I took some comfort in not having to keep as close an eye on her in recent times because I knew you were all with her.
Look at that. That's why the Traveler's
And
been
say
so
the same
distant.
For,
Because he only had to keep an eye on her when
as he
she was
gestures out towards the
on her
village.
own.
Watching her grow up has been interesting.
I feel like the
No, it's
Traveler,
been-
because of what happened, is being
It's been incredible.
extra emotional and wants to
Little lives are
convey
so
his true
short and yet filled with so much
feelings and
purpose
meaning and purpose of why he
drive.
was with Jester.
And with the right direction,
It's almost like it
so
brought it out of him,
much.
being that close to getting taken.
And yet, for someone who's been alive as long as I have, I've learned so much just being in her presence. I guess what I'm trying to say is, she means a lot to me as well. And if you all mean a lot to her, then in some way, I guess you all mean something to me.
This is probably very difficult for the Traveler to say.
Remember, it is me behind every healing spell. So I am hoping.
I feel like the
That
Traveler,
was very nice
at
of
some
you. That was
point,
very honest
from
and
here
real
to the
and-
end, I feel like at some point, the Traveler is going to come in to play
she doesn't need
a
you.
major part in like a major
Oh, no,
battle.
she doesn't need me.
That's what I'm thinking, because now that we've
She
become
doesn't need us
so
either. She doesn't need anyone.
like
Yes, I do, yes, I do,
honest
yes,
with
I
each
do, I do.
other,
Fine.
I feel like the
read that
Traveler
one.
is going to
Sure,
be
but
watching
you-
under some circumstance
it.
and come in a big way.
apologize to her?
I could be wrong,
Did
but
I
I'm just
apologize to you?
I'm just theorizing, and you know I love to.
Yes.
Yes.
And hear that music? It sounds
Adequately
amazing. It
enough.
sounds like something out of Lord of the Rings or something right now.
And you
Yeah.
and you promise you'll never make another cult again?
Oh, dear gods, no, never. That.
We're done with cults, everybody. No more
really.
cults.
In the words of the great Serenity.
Chaos Reigns, 25
I've learned my
ounce or
lesson.
8 milliliter simple syrup. Oh, we're doing the drink?
No. I just want to point it out.
That is the ingredients.
The costumes
Ruby. Oh, Michael is
And the curtain.
giving
And really,
the
the
ingredients
stage
for Chaos Reigns,
We put
Ruby of
on
the Sea,
Quite a performance.
the recipes for how to drink in case
That
anyone
was
had
some
the
of
supplies.
the best theater I've ever seen.
No, no, no. No, 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 no,
All
no.
theater.
No, no.
Theater.
Those were performing
theatrical.
arts.
Might have to
Sustained.
call equity and see if
No,
this meets
there was no
certain
narrative.
guidelines.
There was an
There was.
audience.
There were
wasn't
not
a-
acts 1, 2, and 3.
We're
Oh,
actually.
sizable house.
This
There
is
was enough people in
good
the village to make
night.
you at least
And he
Lord.
leaves the dough.
Lord Theater, yeah.
Good
99
night.
seat.
The Traveler has had enough.
Oh shit.
So
I mean, it was good though. That was good. I like that he made it clear to everybody that we are all a happy little family.
Oh shit!
What do you
I should
mean?
have asked him.
What do you mean? What the deal was?
she's just.
She's just a dick.
She's just a dick. The Traveler.
Dick. Forever.
Never not.
Yeah. What happened to her hand?
I glued a dick to her hand forever.
What do you when you say forever?
Yeah, like-
what do you mean?
I'm like another spell
Only a
can't
wish
remove
spell
it.
Can take it off.
I was gonna say a wish spell could take it off. All right, so she can get it off with a wish
Are you
spell
serious?
or a machete.
Yeah.
Celia's gonna chop her hand off, or have a dick in it for the rest of time, or figure out that a
This
wish
little
spell
glue
removes it.
I've been carrying around for a while. I've got a couple drops left.
That is the
So watch yourself while you're asleep.
That is a dick move.
A wish spell?
That was a dick
Permanent
move,
golden dick
literally.
stuck to her hand.
Permanent
It's
golden
little.
dick stuck
We
to her
might
It's only
hand.
about this big,
She
but
might
it's there.
come for revenge. She knows who you are. She knows your
Tried to
name.
throw herself in the lava.
Yeah, honestly, I.
She
I
throws
thought she was
herself
trying to
in
kill
the
herself, and
lava.
now I would have let her had I known.
I didn't think she was gonna kill herself till Bo and Yasha thought she was gonna kill herself. Then I'm like, holy shit, is she gonna kill herself?
Dick right. Yeah, dick hand.
She said she wasn't, and she didn't. She was just trying to throw
I
it.
don't
Dick
know.
just kind of writes itself. I feel.
So the golden dicket winner ended up being
Wang,
the biggest
golden
loser.
Palm.
Yeah.
Right.
So
So.
what next, you guys?
Let's go to bed
Indeed.
and get our boat.
I
I say we get drunk, call it a night,
I'm still
wake up
dreaming
in the
about
morning,
Nine Eyes.
go see Orly, and
Oh,
get
no.
the hell out of here.
I don't know what direction that would be or what.
I mean, we've pretty
would
much
entail, and I
done
know
all we could do
Some
here.
of us still have business to take care of. But
Yeah. We've had enough. I mean, when did
feel
we
like we can
get
do more than
here?
one thing
What episode did we get to this
time.
island? Was that like
We can
episode
research the Nine
100?
Eyes.
I feel like we've
Find
been
out
on this
more
island for
from-
2 months
In Zedek
of
or
our
something, or
time.
Where was the
An
library
episode a
again?
week. I feel like it's
we
been
have
at
several,
least
but
2 months
this
we've
I
been on
wanna
this
say
island.
that was stashed.
And I would like to get Orly at least.
Orly,
on
there
the
we
deck
go.
of that
We gotta
shiny
go get
ship and
Orly.
Perhaps set him off. And
Last we spoke to
Caleb
Orly,
wouldn't-
we didn't even know how to get the boat
particularly
out
need
of
to be on it.
the waterfall.
Have Orly sail to Port Tamale.
Still
We
have to
can-
figure out how to get that ship out of there.
Yeah, we still have to figure out how to get the ship out of there.
Ought to skip the mind in the morning.
I love
Maybe us
this
combined
conversation with
controlling
Artie.
water.
No theater.
You, me, and
Actually,
Caduceus,
it
we could
would
all
be
move
easier
the
to
water enough
chap
so that we could get
it
the ship
off
out.
So break
and
out some of
pay
the stone
for a
that's holding it
regrowth
back
spell.
and open it up.
Yeah.
I mean, that
in
probably
the
makes
water,
sense.
Doesn't need to be a thing
When we
anymore.
went in,
And
it was
Star
like
said that's
5 to 10
probably
feet
true.
wide or something
Wish
like that. I got stuck in it.
is
It was
9th level
No,
magic,
no,
and if you,
I almost got
my
stuck and I
God,
went through as
just
a-
to remove
Wider
a
than
dick,
5 feet.
9th
It's
level
like
magic,
20 foot
just to
wide
remove a dick.
waterfall there.
Ninja's
and
back,
with three of
Jay.
us doing control
Wish
water
is
combined, It
something
would be enough to
And
only
bigger
the
fit
highest
through
level
a 20-foot
caster can
gap.
cast,
I
so
thought I remember
maybe
you in the
10,
past
15
saying that
people
we
on
need
the
to do more
planet.
than-
Like a ship in the bottle type thing. Like the hole wasn't big enough.
My
you were to- if
God,
you were to split
that is pretty cruel. That's why Matt
with
made that
one
face.
person
See, I
kind
didn't
of dividing
understand
stream,
the
it wouldn't be wide enough for the
craziness
ship.
behind it.
Multiples?
Matt was like,
The
"Yeah, it's a
water
wish
wouldn't be
spell,"
wide enough, but the
and the
actual
face he
cave
made
opening-
when he
cave
said it,
opening
I
would
was
be
like,
Yeah.
"That seems
Correct.
serious."
All the ships had to get in there
But it
somehow.
didn't sound serious till you guys
And
just
that's- and
explained it.
part of the cave edges are
Ninja,
illusion.
are you on a break?
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah, that's right.
Shit.
Maybe
I
use some
can't
stone
say
tape to
that
try and
spoilers
divert some
for
the
Legend of
waterfall.
Vox Machina.
Oh, yeah,
And
good
Caleb
idea.
can access Wish
so we'll
at
do some
level
research on the Nine Eyes.
17th.
Well, what else?
His 17th? Is that, am I reading that right?
Essex
Caleb
said he had
at
some stuff he
17th
wanted
level
us to do.
can do a wish spell?
Lady Vess.
Lady
Yeah,
Vess.
she had some stuff she wanted us to do.
I guess that's a bigger question of
I just want to
I mean,
make sure
Caleb was
the
talking
world isn't
about this
burning down
with us
around me.
last night.
yeah,
think we're good.
how big do we want to go in on the assembly?
What are we about? Oh, now.
We're down to the
it's true,
final
I have been
25
feeling
minutes, everybody. 25
to
more minutes,
return
and then we're going to take a
the
bathroom break,
Empire.
and then we're going to jump into the next episode. So
I-
we
I
still
don't-
have over an hour of
I'm a
actual
reader,
content.
And I don't control any of
Keep
you, but
liking and
I
subscribing
was
if you
hoping that
haven't,
would
just because you love me.
return
But
with
we're already
us.
doing the next 30.
I know how
Wizards
things
in
ended,
general
on the ocean, but
At 17th level. Everybody, we're going to
I know
have
that
a
is not finished.
Radiators Unite, Drinkers
mean for it to
Unite
be
for the
finished.
final 25 minutes of this episode. Traveler
We're talking
Con
about
and the
poisoning
island are coming to
the
an
heart
end.
of
I've waited
our
for this
home, and it is not
so
our
long.
home,
Even way before we hit the
so
island.
it's a big ask.
Traveler Con was one of the most highly anticipated events
You're our home,
I've been wanting to see.
at least mine.
I don't know I have to think of something new that I'm excited I mean, I'm excited for the show in general, but I'm trying to think of the next
you,
big
advise
event
me.
that's going to mystify me.
I'm not ready
So
to
cheers
be a
to
vigilante,
all,
but
and to all,
I'm at your
not a good
service.
night because we're continuing.
there are some things I won't do. But if you know what you need, I'm ready to talk about it.
Well, as a start, I wish to know more, which I think you could be on board with.
Always.
Do you have a feeling of how you want to approach this?
Well, I don't know the heart of the king, and I'm not sure how quickly we would need to assess that, but his partners are a mixed bag, and it's hard to know which ones are the bad pennies
Well,
or if they are all bad pennies.
109 is coming up. Well, I'm curious
I
to
think
see
just
how
spend
we
some
start that
time with
episode.
them.
I can't really be excited for anything till we know where we're
Perhaps
headed.
Dorogna's invite would be a way to
Dorogna's
begin.
invite.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Get
maybe
to know
that's
her
it right
good.
there. Dorogna's invite
Find
may
out
be a
what
way
she's
to
about.
begin.
Get closer, see if we can
1010
Get a
is
read.
coming up.
on her and
Oh, Amy,
branch out
don't
from there.
mention Wish, please.
Just to be
I
clear,
may
you're
cry,
talking
especially
about
with Artigan or
taking
Screen
her up
right
on the
now.
bounty
On
where we
screen
go
right now.
North and explore the.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have to. What's wrong?
Spoiler,
Why don't you
Caleb
wanna
is
go up
going
there?
to
Go
see
Why?
his
Just
exes.
think sounds
I figured so
fucking
much.
Oh, you don't have any
No, you're
personal
fine.
stake or anything?
I just
I
remember very
have
well
no
what it was like
clue
when every
what
day
is to
sort
come.
of blended into the next, and
Michael,
When I'm with you fuckers, that is just not
too spoilery. I don't even know what I read that was spoilery,
I'm all
so
for it.
I will just assume it
Well,
was
it's
not.
interesting also because
Because I read like 4 things there,
There will
and
be
any
some
one of them could have been what you
fascinating
guys were talking about.
to be found up there,
Yeah.
stuff left behind in a
Old
bygone era.
Super old stuff.
Yeah, old man.
Super old stuff.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
The music
Fine,
right
no
now
bigs.
is like when we're all sitting around in a role-playing game,
And your buddy buds
and
will
we have just
still be there for you
kind of finished an
every
arc,
step of the way.
and now we're just like sitting at the local pub
Is he gonna like come with us?
and
'Cause
trying
he's
to
really
decide
not
what to do
invited.
next. I love it. So much of this this campaign, I mean, it's Dungeons and
Here's the
Dragons
thing.
in general, is very much like a role-playing game, obviously,
He's
because it
kind of
is.
with me all the time.
But it reminds me
other
of like
places
old
too.
Super Nintendo games when they play
Definitely.
music like this,
But-
and that is one of the greatest times of my life.
Like when we're
When I was like
fighting,
12 years old,
he's
playing
with
games
us.
with my brother.
when
I
I'm
don't
healing you,
interact with him though.
he's with us. Probably not too much.
That's fine then.
Okay.
But do you have privacy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I guess I don't.
She's
always
not
know
so
when he's
sure.
there,
She's
huh?
not so sure.
That's weird.
Do you have pride? She's like, I don't know
I
now.
hadn't really thought about it as
Yeah.
a weird thing before. It was always kind of a comforting thing.
But now it's like, wait, what is he seeing?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not a weird thing, right? Sometimes he's too busy and stuff. So
I would feel like,
There's no way it's not a weird thing.
I mean, it could be a weird thing, but I feel like
true.
Artigan would not
He's a trickery cleric. It's
be
right on the
perverted.
level.
I mean, who knows? I don't want to think about it. Let's assume that he's a loving, caring man and just very extremely chaotic, because I don't want to assume he's a pervert.
Go get a boat and
Yeah, I'll
then
get a boat.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go get a
Anything else
boat.
we need from the town before we leave, or we're just gonna sort of leave?
Just
Ghost.
leave. I say we
Find
just
some
leave.
jewels in the really dangerous part of the island.
I think there's nothing wrong with saying goodbye.
yeah, we'll pass through in the morning, say goodbye, and then
I
head
mean,
out.
either way's fine. I don't think we need to say goodbye, but we can if we
Always in the
want to.
fog.
So
It's
hard
not a.
to
It's.
do.
I feel like we already. The only
about
one I
you,
really
Jeff?
care about is Vilya, and Vilya already
What?
left.
Who, me?
We can say goodbye to Kelbast and Borax or
Oh, God,
Borox
this
or whatever his
island,
name is
no.
now. I can't
The
remember.
island.
There's a couple people we can say goodbye to, but honestly, Vilya was the only one that really mattered to
I
me.
would very much like to pass through.
Felderwin? Or no, they're in.
No, the
They're in
Nicodranas.
Nicodranas.
Cadranas. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could stop there.
Nicodranas,
We could
because we
Yeah.
want to say to
Take
the
a little-
family.
vacation after our vacation.
God.
days.
I need a vacation after this vacation.
I mean, we should take a vacation for a
We have a
bit in
friend we can talk to
Nicodranas.
about the
We
Nine
just
Eyes
got
there as well.
so much
I bet you
money
have
and
some
stuff.
good ideas.
Yeah,
We
you
should
might.
be like,
Also, there was
Gearing
this
up.
idea. Maybe it was my own, and I'm saying that it was.
Orly's
got
to give us all tattoos. We need tattoos from Orly.
Your parents.
we have so much gems and like before it was a problem because we didn't have the
No, that
money
was a
to get the
thing.
gem dust. Now we have
could lay
endless
some
amounts of
seeds while we're
cash and
there.
gems. Orly's got to
Maybe
give us
you can
all some
travel with
buffs.
us to Zadash.
Or at least
Relocate for
I
a.
think she'll want to do that.
maybe just a letter.
Well,
Just
he
a-
did draw Percy with
Yeah.
the
You know what, I
multi-dongs
I haven't talked to my mom or dad
and
in a
Mommy
while.
Keyleth. Sucks
send
that
them
I
some
missed the
messages.
Keyleth cameo. Yes, that was. Was that last week?
I feel that.
I think that was last
Yeah.
week.
It's an
I am
easy
so
trip to
excited for the next
Nicodranas
leg of this
once we get
thing.
Orly on his
The
way.
next
Yeah.
arc is a wild journey.
All right.
Okay, I talk a lot about the.
Caduceus?
I don't know what that
Yasha?
says.
Any unfinished business?
Artigan
Like
is
right now?
way more fucked up before he met Jester. He was
Sure.
really more
Oh,
somber before.
I'm fine. I'm just paying some debts now. I'm not done traveling, and I feel like I owe each and every one of you.
Oh, paying some dets. I was like,
And-
what does that
Is
mean
okay?
to us?
Yes.
I was like, what do you got to pay,
I'll look at it
Caduceus?
when I'm ready,
He
but
feels
yes,
he owes
I
us.
think it's-
Caduceus, you don't owe
think
us
it's fine.
shit.
But I'll be content once I feel like everyone's on their way.
Is there any unfinished
suppose
business
that,
for Caduceus?
concludes the
I feel like
first and
Caduceus
last
has wrapped up
Tablicon
the majority.
3000.
Like his whole thing was finding his family,
Con 3000.
and we
Closing
kind of
ceremonies,
wrapped
you know,
that all up,
everybody
right?
goes to those.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like Yasha
Yeah.
kind of wrapped
Sunday
up a
at
good
9
part of
a.m.
hers.
Yeah.
Liam's got a lot
Let
left.
it do its thing.
I feel like Bo's still got to tap into like her
Okay.
family and stuff like that.
You guys sleep for
Ford,
the
I
evening?
feel like right now Liam and Ford have the
Restful,
biggest
exhausted,
unfinished
necessary
business.
sleep.
And we still got,
In the morning,
what was the bounty
clouds cloud a
hunter
little bit.
that Ford
There is a
sent
faint
out
kind
to
of
go
mist in
find
the
out about
air, not
Vandrin?
the
I can't remember the
mist that
name.
greeted
Who
you,
was the
but just
bounty hunter Ford paid
a
off?
cooler day.
I want to know more about
As you make your way
Vandrin.
down to the mountain, into the village, in which many folks, most folks, have begun to pack up, many of which are hungover, and it seems that through the night, just at a glance and a few conversations,
Wait,
much of the
that was a Johnny
tumult
Cash
and-
song.
and
Michael, and he
intense
killed, and
aggression that began to emerge
Artie
after the
killed
strange
guy
end of Traveler Con.
in Reno one time.
There
Yes,
was
that
lot
is a
of
Johnny Cash
drunken
song.
philosophizing
I was going to say, where's the Johnny Cash song? I
kind of
killed
goaded
a
on
man
by
in
both
Reno.
the Traveler himself making the rounds through the evening celebrations and arguments, and apparently a series of faint dreams that visited many of these people that seemed to guide them across beautiful silver moonlight.
Ah, so the Moonweaver is working her magic.
But therein lies a handful of folks that wish to stay and join this village of O. Individuals that, through the Traveler, found purpose
All right.
from a life that
So we
seemed
did
to have none.
have some
One of
people
which is an
find
old
the island a
mole
new
named
home.
Kovac, who has decided to stay on the island itself. But the village of Vo has blossomed once more into a good, healthy 90 or so
Awesome.
people.
We got a nice solid community now.
Are any of them looking like actual fighters? People that can like protect the village?
Oh, there are a handful.
I
yeah.
feel like there's a nice
It's not like
variety
your
of
scale
people.
adventurers per se, but there are those who are being
Nice,
given the rounds of,
well-rounded group.
what protections are still
Not
being set by
Vandrin, the
Villia,
bounty
what
hunter-
things to be worried about in the village, and there is definitely kind
Trek
of a
the traitor
preparation,
was sabotaged.
kind of a guiding class.
Not
that is going
Vandrin, the
on.
bounty hunter. Track
But you go ahead
the
and say your
traitor
goodbyes to
who
the handful
sabotaged
of
the ship.
villagers that you made some connections with, such as Kelvast, who joined
Even
you
in
for
the most
the
well-written
evening's
stories,
hug,
not all loose ends are tied up, and
as
right
well as
now
some of
there
the
are
others that
quite a
we've met
lot
throughout
more
the
threads
village
to
that are
pull.
staying behind.
That's what I figured. Everyone's
pack
got a
your
little
things, you
something
make your
probably,
way to
but am I wrong
the
to
Heaven
think that
Falls.
Liam and Ford have the most loose
As
ends?
before you make your way into the
I
waters
feel like
lagoon,
Liam
and
specifically.
through the
I would say
combined
Liam
effort of
has the
three of you
most
controlling water,
unfinished business.
You do manage
Then
to open
Ford,
enough where
then
you feel
Bo,
semi-confident
and then
that
everybody else probably
some
has
of
a
these
little
boats
something left.
can be brought through. How long does that spell last?
Control water?
That's like in my
Control,
opinion.
yes.
I just feel like Liam has let
let's
everybody
see,
else do their
up to
business
10
first. I mean,
minutes.
we had that whole thing with
So, like, it
Astrid
needs to be like right as
and
it
stuff
gets
like
there.
that, but I
Maybe
feel
ship
like
out.
that
Yeah.
was just
Or
almost
possibly a
through the
couple of
process
smaller
of
ones. But are
being
you
in the
helping
right
get
place
all
at
the
the right
ships through,
time.
Or are you just retrieving your own?
I can only help with one for the day.
I've got tons.
I know. We can.
You don't need all three of you for all the ships, just for the
Just the
largest.
big ship?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll all work
Eden's
together for the
Horizon.
big ship, and then Caduceus and I will work together for a few of the smaller ones.
Okay.
All right.
Eden's Horizon.
Okay.
Eden's
We'll say
Horizon.
over
I
the
still
better
love
part
that
of the
name.
afternoon,
I say it all
you
the
were
time,
able
but it
to,
reminds me of
with
Event
Orly and the rest of your
Horizon,
crew,
which is a crazy
get
movie,
the remainder
and I
of the
adore
ships
it.
that still stand. Leaving
Hey, I'm
the
gonna
lone
head
wreckage of
to
the
bed.
few
Good
in the
night,
cavern.
guys. See you later. Let's have a
And
drink
bring
for the
them out
Northern
past the
Lion.
moon into the water shortly
King of the
offshore on
North.
eastern side of
King
Ramos
of the
Crest.
North.
Drop
I
anchor
just feel like having a
for
drink in
those
the Northern
of the
Lion.
island that wish to
You
keep
left at a
or take
glorious
them home.
time. Not that I
But
want you to
Eden's
leave, but if
Horizon
you're gonna
is
leave,
freed
to the
from
King
its
of the North.
cavern prison as Orly and the crew gather up on the deck. And with supplies from the village of Vo, enough to get themselves
I'm
back
leaving
to the
just
Menagerie
enough
Coast.
left. We have about
Orly
15
looks back over
minutes.
the rest of you.
Then
smiles,
bathroom break
this
time, and then 30
kind of
minutes into episode
cracked,
109.
dried, turtle
If
grin.
you haven't liked this video yet, like it and subscribe because Jay will love you.
Simularium.
We've had a solid 20 plus people for the vast majority of the episode. I love when we get a nice 20 plus person group in the chat.
know how to handle a fine woman.
Listen to Orly. I know how to handle a fine woman.
I do not doubt it.
I'm gonna
Orly,
paint
you
the side just
son
so
of a
Eve's
bitch.
Horizon isn't on there anymore.
What is it now?
Officially claimed for the 9 heroes.
Is there a new name for the ship?
Yeah.
9 heroes.
The 9
Heroes?
heroes with a Z.
I've not
Gotta
figured it out.
rearrange
Yeah.
the
9
letters.
heroes with a Z. You could rearrange the letters. We talked about this.
N-E-I-N, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So we just gotta knock the letters off.
The ship
Put 'em in a
known as
different
the
order.
Nine Heroes begins to make its way
Yeah.
Good.
No hero.
back towards the coast,
No heroes.
the Menagerie Coast.
No heroes.
And with that, you feel them, for the time being, your work is pretty solidly
All right,
done
we
here
are
on the
off.
coast.
That I feel like we were dragging it out a little bit, and then all of a sudden we're just out. We're just gone.
All right.
Before we go,
Start drawing circles on the
Start
when you
drawing
draw circles, I'm gonna
circles.
go up to Anola.
Orly is a
that what her name
player.
is?
The keyboard is shot,
Give her 50 gold.
and the screen is essentially detached from it. I really need a new laptop.
Remind me, I lost
Good
how
night,
much our
Neil. Are you
share
saying
was,
good night,
so
or are you saying good night to
I'll
the
get that
Northern
off
Lion?
the game.
I think you're saying good night to the Northern Lion. Kotho is looking for Sabian. Got you, Amy. Yeah, I think
Make this
Adam was
place
saying that before.
dope.
Somebody was saying it, and I didn't quite
It can be a
understand.
great
But Sabian,
vacation
I didn't mean
spot, like
Vandrin. I
a
meant
timeshare.
Sabian.
I'll do my
But
best,
wasn't
I
it?
promise.
It wasn't Vandrin too. I thought there was like.
Maybe name
I do
this
remember
bar
the say.
that
I
we
don't know.
built for
I guess you're right.
TravelerCon
I'm not
after
going to
me.
question it.
You're fine with that?
Kotho,
Like
the
lion
bounty
bar?
hunter, is tracking Sabian, who is
That's
the
better.
elf that
Fuck, that's better
Ford.
than what I had. Yeah,
I
call
can't
it the
read
fucking
the
bow bar.
word.
That's great.
All right.
that
yeah,
Ford
welcome to the fucking bow bar.
See, put a bomb on the ship.
Yes.
I haven't had a drink in a while. The battle
Bow
hitting me,
Oh
saying goodnight to
That's great.
the Northern
Yeah,
Lion.
the fucking
Got it.
The
Bow
fucking
bar.
bow bar.
Yeah, that's great. Put a fucking plaque, if you don't mind, over it.
Oh, did somebody
and
else
then
leave too?
Maybe we'll be back in like a year and we'll vacation here. And
I don't
just
think
like,
so.
You know,
I think I'm
remember
just
this.
losing my
Well, I
mind.
think we'd all look forward to that.
Yeah. I'm not saying I want like, freebies or like a timeshare, but like, just don't forget.
We'll deal with it then. It's
Okay,
fine.
thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
Two better ideas were floated out in like 5 seconds. What were you going to start with?
Oh, like the Lionette bar or something.
Yeah, that's dog shit.
No, it's
Terrible.
Yeah, like
No more names
just
from you.
no one. Yeah,
No
none of
more
that
names from you.
matters.
You're done.
Yes.
No more names.
It's
The
nice here.
Lionette
we
Bar.
should come back.
We should.
You know, it's hard to get into the VO community, but then once you're in, you're
They're
in
the
forever.
nicest people
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Jester, before I finish all of this, could we once just for the first time ever, please warn Yusa that we are coming?
Oh, I was planning on fully.
We have planned on it every time fully.
I love it. I almost don't want to
Okay,
warn
before
you,
I
so just
send that
because it's
message,
hilarious
is Calbas
how we
still
just
around?
fly in
Is he
off the
already gone?
handle every time.
Before we go, I'm just gonna go up to Calbas and say.
I was gonna say,
"In
Kelbast
Exeter,
is
are you
definitely.
from again?
Oh, well, I've moved quite a bit around the Menagerie Coast. I'm originally from
Port
from
Zune.
Port Zune.
We've heard
but I
of
made
Port
my way up
Zune.
to
I don't think
Field
we've
Inn,
ever
'cause the plum
been there
rolls
though,
up there
right?
do
Have we
smash
ever
wood
been
that
to
you can
Port Zune?
Sculpt into
I
some
think we
very,
just talked of
soft
it
wood
often.
furniture.
Yeah,
You ever been to Field Inn?
I haven't, but we should make a trip there.
That's what I thought. I figured it was a typo, Neil.
pure
In my
wine.
head, I was like, oh, is that somebody else? But then I'm like, it had to be a typo. I want to
it's
draw.
a
I
chicken.
read that. Ninja is back.
He's a
Now
mass
Jay
murderer.
can get the bow mug. LOL. Best name for a bar. The Lionette Bar.
You can make
Only got 10?
real soft furniture.
Ninja, are you on a break? Or are you joining us for a swig? Because I can have a swig.
Just this ghost.
We're down to the
town of a
final
village,
10.
yep.
The final 10
It's on
minutes,
this giant throne of
and then we're
softwood
break
furniture.
time. So Ninja,
Knew you'd come.
I know we're now that we're approaching the end. I'm thinking now's a good time to have a last swig before we start 109 because there's a bathroom break in 10 minutes. So I'll be able
I
to
mean, he seems forthright,
empty
too.
All
myself
right. Well, I'm
of
gonna give him a
the
an awkward
liquid
little
and then
hug
refill
and a
the
pat on the
liquid.
back. All right. Well,
Now, Jay-
maybe
oh, I
we'll
read
see
that.
you in Field Inn.
Indeed. All right, everybody.
Okay.
The final drink for episode 108
It's weird when I
Traveler Con
remember.
has finished.
Wait,
We
is he
are
staying
sailing away,
No, he's not staying.
and we're gonna have a last little swig before we start the next one. So cheers to all.
Send a message.
Like and
Yeah,
subscribe.
why
We've
not?
already hit the 50, so we're good
I'm
to
gonna
go.
use my message, and I'm gonna send a message to him saying, "Hey, guess
Here's
who's
to
coming
you, son.
for dinner?
Guess who's coming
Your
for
favorite
dinner?
9 heroes. We'll see you in a minute.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Oh gosh, I missed you so much. You say I can't.
I can't. I missed you so much. I can't.
The response is, oh, good.
All right. Oh,
That's
good.
it.
That's it. Yusa, a man of few words.
Definitely on
Oh,
the
good.
Yeah.
Definitely on the shitter.
All right.
All right, well then, is everybody ready?
Is everybody happy?
Stand next to Ford as we get in our circle. Someone prayed for a miracle. There you were. Very proud to know you. Well done.
How sweet.
Thank you.
Did good.
You did good. How adorable.
I stand next to Yasha.
I
You never
prayed
gave your
for a
answer yet
miracle,
last night.
and there you were.
Well, I want to go where you guys go. You know,
I feel like this is the
feel
first
comfortable
time
traveling. You know,
Ashley has talked
like
all
Ford, I
episode.
don't really have a home.
I might have missed it, but oh no, Ashley
And-
did run for Celia. I feel like
I'm
since
very
running for
curious about these
Celia,
9
Ashley has not spoken much.
especially because of Molly, and the North sounds fun. I will follow wherever you guys go.
Love it.
Sticking around for a while.
I feel like Yasha's got
For sure.
nothing else to really go to right now. But I mean, regardless, I'm sure she loves us as
Let's
well.
go.
All right, everyone, let's go to the beach.
Go to the beach.
Go to the beach. Beach.
As you all
Go to
step
the beach,
into
beach.
the arcane
I don't know what that
sigil,
is.
one after the other, you all find that familiar transitional sucking sensation in your chest as you step through onto a darkened stone floor in the barely lit
Eustace
interior
Tower.
of Eustace Tower once more. There you see.
She's talked just quietly. The
Wentworth,
cast,
the goblin, they're waiting.
the CAD for dynamic is
leans back a bit, and they're standing
Sogged?
as you, so
I
arms
can't-
crossed. In his
so good. I'm like,
golden
my eyes
bronze-ish
blurred.
robes.
So good. I do.
Bronze
CAD
skin
and
with
Ford have a
bit of
great little
cocktail
bond. I do agree.
curious
I like
grin.
it very much.
All right.
It's something I
Welcome.
wouldn't
Are you
expect
staying
because
or are
they
you on
seem
your
so
way?
different. But
inviting us
sometimes
to stay
those
for a
work
bit?
better.
No,
Those kind of relationships.
I'm just asking.
Passing through?
just
we're
pissing
passing
through.
But we
It's a
didn't
one-way.
talk
Are you
Yeah.
hanging out or
Mhm.
just
Some
pissing
stuff.
through? Does anybody know what that's
All right.
from? I will be shocked.
What do you wish to
It's a
ask?
movie reference.
We had a bit of an encounter with something from
The Astral Sea.
the Astral Sea. Have you ever heard of the Nine Eyes?
The Nine Eyes. We're talking about the Nine Eyes again.
In what context?
The
any
Wild
context.
Brothers.
We felt the presence of something big and alien.
I feel like the exact quote is,
And I think
will
it
you be
noticed
staying a
us.
while or are you just pissing through?
It was
And then the guy says, we're just pissing
it was
through.
terrifying,
We're just pissing through.
and that's what we have is Nine Eyes. Images of
I'll tell you who the guy is if you can figure it out.
bending space.
I see the eyes.
and
I see the eyes. I know it's not focus. It's the Nine
bleeding
Eyes.
walls and things that make no sense. The Nine Eyes.
The
That
Nine
does indeed
Eyes.
sound terrifying. I do not know if I recall anything specific about this.
I feel much like last time it would be something worth looking at. It
I can look into it. Just
I would
out of
appreciate that.
personal curiosity, as such things, like you describe, generally not good. I would like to know about such a thing. Where did you encounter this?
Oh boy.
Everyone, it's nine. Oh, we even got
were
Nine
fighting a creature
Eyes. Star.
That
I
had,
counted them quick, and
set
it was
itself
Nine
up as a
Eyes.
god
All
on
Nine
this
Eyes
island
are
that was
watching me.
broken.
They're
oh, I don't
all
know, it was
watching me.
broken dimensionally, I guess. How would
Yeah, it seemed like he had
We have been
Plus
asking this of
through,
many people,
like
and even
trying to
Yusa has
escape
no
from
clue.
this crazy living.
I
city
thought
thing in
maybe
the astral
Yusa
suit.
of all. I mean,
Shunted through
there are
to this plane.
very few people
There are
that probably
fragments
know
of
more or have higher standing that we've
plane
come
and-
across than Yusa,
chunks of
and even
So
Yusa
many
has no clue.
planes.
So many planes.
buildings that were torn in half? It was very odd.
I will peruse my books and look into this, and if I do find anything that matches this creature of 9 eyes,
I don't even know if it's a creature. It's just 9 eyes.
Yeah, we just know 9 eyes.
if I find anything, I'll
We
let
can't be specific, Yusa. We're giving you 9 eyes. That's all we
send a
got,
message.
Yusa. Stop
You know the
trying
drill.
to make something other
on
than
the
what
way.
we said. I know he's trying to just get
I
information,
still have never gotten just
but we
a
really
message
have no
from
clue
you, you know, like,
other than 9 eyes.
you can just send a message to say hello, that you miss us.
I'm what you would call not very social.
I'm what you'd call
Please don't take it
introvert.
personally.
I'm an introvert,
I'm a
not
solitary
very
creature
social.
when not having guests arrive. So
That's probably why Yusha.
I take no
That's
offense
probably
to
why Yusa shits his
ask you to take them from me
pantaloons
as well.
every time we barge in.
Wonderful.
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 Well, it's glad to see that you're safe and
We're
sound
down to
for the
like
time being.
3 minutes. Matt's gonna cut this off any
But
second.
I was in the middle of something, so
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Goodbye.
nice. Yeah.
See ya.
and he leads you out of
I feel like this is
Tower,
gonna be the cutoff
back into the
coming up
streets of
soon.
Nicodranas, a welcoming sense
doing the
of
whole
warm daylight,
building of the world around us.
smell
That
of
means
free
things are
ocean
coming to an
air,
end.
distinctly different from that on the shores of Rumblecusp, as well as the spices and various odd and interesting scents that come across the warm beachside wind. You hear the gulls cawing overhead, the bells of ships in the
Everybody
harbor,
fall
and
into the world that
scuffing
Matt
of
builds for us,
foot
and then we're
and boot
abruptly
prints
thrown
across
out
the
because it's
streets
over.
surrounding you. Welcome back to Nicodranas.
And we're taking
That's
a
what we'll
break.
pick up next week.
Feels good.
And we're taking a break. Whenever Matt gets very much into the world building, it's either something crazy or the end.
Time puts you all at level 13.
Level 13. I was gonna say, what are we gonna do at the final 3 minutes? We're rolling.
Oh my!
Yeah, we're gonna roll some hit points.
Beautiful. I was literally in my head like,
Unless you start
I love
like
it.
getting
I'm so
multitasking
happy.
stuff to decide.
I'm like, there's enough minutes left. What are we gonna do? Because I know there's no
The-
giveaways or
The
anything.
money you got.
Oh yeah.
After
We're rolling.
I took off
Level
the 112
13.
gold that we each took off so that we could give money to the villagers.
So everyone knock
You're
off
left with
112
93
gold.
Copper, 800 silver, 2,688 gold,
Each.
and 185 platinum.
We have so
What,
much
platinum? Give that one more
shit.
time.
185.
We have so much
85
shit.
Platinum.
185.
Because I think they said don't add it to your total till we leave the village. Because we gave some to Vilya, we gave some to the villagers. Vilya gave hers to Enola.
5, nice.
Did we ever go to Enola? I don't remember going to Enola and giving her the money.
Ooh,
Did we do that?
Good. Well
Am I
done.
crazy? I don't think we ever went to Enola and gave her the money. Maybe it was off the side or real quick.
Aw. Well, you're bound to make a shitty roll at some point. You've had some good hit point rolls.
Yeah, I have some good.
A 2.
8 from D8 for me, yeah.
For D8, yeah.
1.
A
Every roll
1.
once.
A 1.
Hey, better
3.
than 1.
All right, better.
Come on,
Better
big
than 1.
3.
Anything's better than 1.
5.
Oh, look at you.
5 for Liam. Lovely.
Wizard.
Big wizard.
Hell yeah.
Over 80, guys.
Over 80. Even with that.
What's with
Over
all these
80.
7th level spells?
3.
3.
Yeah, man.
3
I'll
for
take my third
Bow.
level in Paladin.
Let's see some
Okay.
7th level spells.
Here's Ford. 9.
9.
9 for Ford.
Done. All right.
What was
Oh my
Jester?
goodness. Okay.
Oh my
Well, I don't think I saw Jester or
So you
Laura.
put it in modifier
Put
override?
edit manage levels.
Indeed. So now at 13th level.
Oh
many
my
of you
god,
have
someone
access to
sings
7th level
the
spells.
I've
Yep.
got a
Yeah,
golden
you
ticket at the
add
beginning of the next
Oh.
episode.
Oh my gosh.
Nope. Veth
Oh, I'm so
keeps
excited
the money.
for everybody.
gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Veth kept the money.
Real shit.
I was gonna say I don't ever remember. I even joked.
Shit in here.
Remember in the episode I joked? I was like, all right, Vilya, we'll give it to Enola. Nope. And I was like, we're keeping that shit.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Okay.
I was waiting for the
Alrighty,
Enola
with hit
moment.
points
We
rolled,
never
you all
gave
get to
it.
decide until next session.
Does
all the rest
Veth
of your
even? Does Sam
leveling
even remember? Does Sam
capabilities,
know
and
he
we'll
did?
pick up
Was it
next session,
intentional?
fresh on the streets of Nicodranas, post-Traveler Con into whatever the next wave of future and adventure.
Just so you guys know,
Mighty Nein
if you
finds
didn't
itself wandering
know
towards.
already and you
Thank
just
you all
jumped
for
in,
joining
we are
us.
jumping
Have
into
a
episode
wonderful night. We
109.
love you very much.
So
and
stay
we'll
here.
see
I see there's 23
Good
people
night.
still in the chat. We're going to talk. And we're going to jump into 109. So sit tight. Don't go anywhere. What is a good
Hello,
timestamp?
everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical.
What is a good timestamp, everybody? I feel like... Ready? We're going to hear Matt's thing. 11... Oh, Star's already got it. Star's already got it. 11:17. I got a golden ticket. I got a golden chance to make my way. And with a golden ticket, it's a golden day. All right, everybody, bathroom break, then we'll talk, then we'll jump in. It's 11. Oh, I got to set the clock. Let's set the clock for everybody. I never dreamed that I would climb over the moon in ecstasy. I love Willy Wonka, if you didn't know. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And Grandpa Joe needs to get the fuck out of bed when all these other people are dying and he jumps out of bed to dance around over a golden ticket. Yet the dude acts like he can't even friggin' walk for God knows how long while Charlie and his mother slave over a stove doing laundry for the town folk and stuff. Like, what kind of shit is that, Grandpa Joe? You sack of crap. He should be ashamed of himself. But I love the movie. All right, everybody. That is the clock. We're all good. Let's all say a prayer for Grandpa Joe for being a horrible waste of life and ruining their lives. I'll be right back. We're just going to take a quick, no more than 5 minutes. I'm going to pee real quick. I already got water and everything, so I should be back relatively quickly. That is the clock. Nobody go anywhere. If anybody jumps in, be like, there's not... Jay's in the chair. He's just invisible. Jay went invisible for 2 minutes. I keep forgetting that I don't need the thing on to talk to you guys. Look, I'm here. Checking radiator while Jay goes and pees. Everybody radiator checks and drinkins, and I'll be back for one as well. Hello, we're back. We're back. We're back. We maintained 95% of the audience, but we'll get more people back in, I'm sure. Guys, the timestamps in the... I can't see it. In the comment section, and hilarious. Has anyone checked checked out Daggerheart yet? I thought about it this week, but like I said, I was feeling great and I used all the time to catch up on everything else. And I got to do Shogun and stuff. Once I catch up on Shogun and other shows, and I totally forgot X-Men 97 started. X-Men 97 is great. If you guys were a fan of the original X-Men animated show from 1997, that is why it's called that. It ended in 97, but it is phenomenal. It is just as good as I remember it being back then. Maybe better. The animation is better, but the stories and the way it's done is just as good. I fell asleep during the Critical Role live stream last night, so I got the last hour to watch of last night. Got it. I will be deleting my comment shortly. I'm a few episodes behind on Campaign 3, so no watching live for me for this week. What does that say? Has anyone... Oh, I already read that. I checked out the character building video. It was good. All right, everybody's ready? X-Men 97 is so awesome. Ninja, glorious. I'm loving everything I'm watching right now. Delicious in Dungeon was great, and I still think it's good. But everything else I'm watching is so phenomenal that, like, Delicious in Dungeon, even though great, is probably my least favorite right now. I would say Shogun is number 1, closely followed by X-Men 97. Then probably... I don't know, Hell of a Boss and Delicious in Dungeon are so totally different types of shows, but I'm loving everything I'm doing right now, like that's going up on YouTube. I mean, on Patreon, there's, I forget who, I think it was Ninja or somebody was saying, I have probably 15 or 20 different shows coming out every month on YouTube. I mean, on Patreon, and some of them come out weekly. Like Person of Interest, I do weekly. There's probably 15 or 20 different shows on Patreon. 4 or 5 come to YouTube. I just can't find the time to edit them all. It's impossible. I don't even know how I do it already. Al is in the house. All hail the chair. Al is here. Al, did you just jump in? Cheers to Al, because Al is the most recent newcomer. I mean, well, he's not a newcomer, but in this chat, I haven't seen Al yet. I didn't see M. Gormley. I wonder if M. Gormley's out there. But Al, this is Al's moment. We're at 57 likes. One of the highest we've achieved yet. One of the highest we have achieved yet. So I'm happy to see that. We have gloriously broke the 50 well into like, there was like 40 minutes left and we broke the 50 likes. So everybody, get your timestamp ready. Let's all have a cheers first. Actually, I would begin at 11:12 as Matt is in the middle of asking Ashley something. You guys wanted to before? Oh, I did see that Ashley's saying yes. And then she's saying, I honestly saw when I was doing the timestamp for this earlier, I did see that Ashley said yes. And said, I can't remember what she was saying, but I do know that Ashley's speaking. So we all could see it. And I would just start here because everyone else is already synced up. But Adam, thank you for the confirmation so I could explain it to everybody. Ashley is about to ask something. I feel like I saw it when I was checking the timestamp, but now I can't remember if I did or what it is. But Ashley is about to ask something. 11:12. All right, everybody, 11:12. Go to 11:12. Everybody just, I'm going to take a drink too. I just didn't want everybody to get it wrong. At 11:12, 11:12. Or 11 stars saying that's good too. All right, everybody, take your time. I'm going to check to see if anybody's texting me at the arcade because it is an arcade busy night. And I am watching the place for the next 2 weeks. I'm back to the man in charge at the arcade because my business partner does charity Easter Bunny trips. This is God's honest truth. I'm not making this up. He does Easter Bunny trips for children. I've told you guys many times, but if you didn't know or you forgot, he literally is the vice president of an organization that runs a steam train in Pennsylvania, or it's New Jersey, but it's in Easton. So it's like right like across the street is the bridge going into PA, but it is technically New Jersey. and they run charity train trips. And it's like an organization that raises money for children and shit like that. And they do Easter Bunny trips for the next 2 weeks till the end of Easter. So when he does stuff like that, I got to run the arcade 100%. Normally we split it 50-50. We go down, like I'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and he'll do the rest. But then when he splits, I do the whole week. So the next 2 weeks, I'm the man in charge of the whole place. So that is my story while everybody sinks their clock to 11:12. Beau Rabar stuff on sale in the shop. I'm gonna have to check it out. I have Beau Rabar right here. I should have used it for my thing. Look at that. Beau Rabar right here, everybody. I never remember to use them. But I don't know. Will my mason jar won't fit. It's too fat. Oh wait, nah, look. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it will. It's really fat. I don't think it fits. I'll probably rip it. Well, there goes Beau Rabar. But I have a Beau Rabar. It's just too fat to fit my drink. And we're going to kill this very shortly anyway. Those are usually so you can keep your drink cold and not melt the ice. It's already ice cold. And I'm already going to kill it. My business partner is a very nice man. He is my father's age, which is funny. I started working at the arcade when I was 15. And he was the age I am now. We joke about it all the time. When I started when I was 15, he was 40. Now I'm 42 and he's my dad's age. And he's getting to the point where he's like, I'm thinking about retiring. And he's never gotten married, never had children or anything like that. And I will probably inherit the arcade because I am a partner with the business end, but he owns the building and everything like that. So it will probably end up me running the place at some point in my life. And honestly, I would happily take on the role, but I have so many other things I do. I'm not like expecting it, but I wouldn't mind it. If Neil's still in the chat, yeah, there's Neil. Both those shows are amazing. Neil has been going to the arcade. Neil, how long have I known you? Neil, I met Neil at the arcade probably 20 years ago. I feel like it's at least 20 years ago, maybe longer, maybe shorter, but I've known Neil half my life. And I met Neil from the arcade. And then we ended up being good friends and drinking on occasion together and stuff like that. So the arcade has been very good to me over the years. And it honestly, I love it. It's phenomenal. Coasters and a tiki mug. I gotta check it out, Mike. I'm gonna check it out after. I'm taking a picture to remind my... Wait, actually, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna log into the site. And then when I go back on my phone, I'll know. Because you know me, I'm gonna forget. So let's make this a reality. Critical Role. If I type in the shop and just leave it on my phone, I'll know. Critical Role. There we go. Now Jay's buying shit after this is over. Everybody ready? Thumbs it up. Everybody get ready to rumble. Because we're going to start. We're going to do a drink. 11:12 on the clock. We're going to go to 41 or somewhere around there that makes sense to stop. Then the Patreon hour. And then a short YouTube video because I'm going to try to give a little to the live stream next week. I believe the live stream next week will only be... It starts at 2:20 and ends at 3:53. So we'll get an hour and 33 minutes. But 31. Yeah, if I do more than like 10 or 15 minute YouTube video, we'll have about an hour and 45 minutes of a live stream next week. So everybody's good. Everybody thumbs up. Cheers. We're going to have a drink first. You know what? Let's just do it first and then we'll have a drink. 3, 2, 1, go.
You forgot last time.
I would love to get a tattoo before Orly.
Tattoo. I did see that.
You don't have one.
No.
Right.
I did see that.
Before you
when I just did it real quick, I saw in the captions tattoo, and I totally was like, "What did I say?"
Excitedly comes to you.
So Ashley is getting a tattoo,
How can I?
and I expect everyone to at this point. I expect everyone to get tattoos. So cheers,
Tattoo,
everybody. Oh, I got to put the comments up.
maybe something that you know, would start here and then
Cheers
sort of
to
work its
all.
way down.
We're gonna kill about half of this now and half of this at the 15-minute mark. So cheers to all my friends and family. We have made it at a TravelerCon. We're done with TravelerCon. On to the next arc. Oh, and look at Sam's hair. I feel like Sam's hair is way more purple.
Like
Wasn't it like a different
runes,
purple before or
I'm
something
thinking I'd like to
else?
spell out in runes, orphan maker.
Very well. Now, what material?
There is so much pink and purple going on in that bottom left corner, and I'm a big fan of purple, so I enjoy it. But I feel like Ashley blends into Sam's hair and then down to his shirt, and even in her shirt is purple, kind of, right? Or is that gray? Looks like purplish palm trees or
Do we
something.
have an emerald list?
What does emerald
Because I
do?
think emerald is
Emerald is the bonus to dexterity.
yes. Okay.
All right, so Yasha wants an emerald buff.
Oh, we got a big emerald.
Oh, we got that big
We got that
Big emerald.
And
What is
then
that?
Yeah.
we also have,
There we go.
we got a bag of gems worth a lot of money.
Bag of gems. What's in the bag of gems?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how much? Did I tell you how much the larger emerald was
The
worth?
large emerald you said was worth 250 gold. And then the bag of gems, I think the total worth now
Total worth of the
is
bag of
around
gems.
2,000.
Don't we need 2,000 gold worth of dust to do the buff?
How much do you?
2,200.
2,200. I was close.
Pure emerald.
Of pure emerald,
We
2,200.
have some more.
Let me look.
So we have a 250 gold gem
Muty thingy.
and 2,000,
Can
but
you
of
turn some
random
the
gems.
Into emerald? Like
Yeah,
a whole
make it
bag of
emerald
gems
rich.
again?
Wait, I've got residual.
And he's got
Is that
residuum,
called?
which you could convert into anything you
Residuum
want.
could take the place of some of that. Yeah.
Okay.
But do you want to
How
waste?
much,
I feel like we shouldn't waste
How much
residuum
emerald dust would you say we
on
can
random
make from
stuff
a
because
bag of
residuum could be
gems and the
anything
big
we
one?
desire.
say-
I feel like we should
say
save
with
that
the
when
bag-
when needed, not on simple buffs.
Like 1,500.
Am I wrong?
Let's say a little over half.
So now
like
all
1,200
the
from
ladies
bag,
have a
and you have
tattoo.
The other ruby, so 1,450.
Do any of the gentlemen? I'm trying to remember
Need
who
about
got
7.
tattoos. I remember Bo, I remember Jester, and now Yasha. I don't think. Oh wait, Veth got one. Did Veth get a tattoo?
Is that including
No, we're
the
only
residuum
50
you get
gold
free?
away.
50 gold away.
Adam's
from-
saying all the ladies. You mean the ladies
Does anyone have a
that are
emerald?
actual
I have some
ladies
residuum
or
you
the
gave
lady
me.
characters?
Oh, you never.
Because I don't
Yeah,
remember. I don't remember.
I
Did
gave you
Veth get
100, I
one?
think.
Yeah,
I
you
kept
did.
the other
Using all of this for my tattoo.
Yeah,
so I
come
can-
on.
Dude, this shit is
I
worth
can put
it.
it for that.
We are all going to the parlor with
Alright.
you.
I
yeah?
definitely think we should get the emerald tattoo, but I don't know if we should use residuum.
Residuum, like if we
know.
need it for like.
Yeah, there,
we're
Sam's saying what I'm
reviving
saying.
someone or something.
We should be saving the residuum.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you know, if we run out of diamonds.
Then you have the.
We'll have to buy some
You
more diamonds.
never in my I remember
some
there was
stuff in
things
it
in
with
video
diamonds.
games where you could use it for anything, but you usually saved it for a rainy day
But isn't
in
residuum
case
very
you
hard to
need it.
come by?
Yes,
Oh, we
like
just found it in
Ashley's
a
saying the
bag.
same
I'm sure you
thing.
could just pull it out of the earth somewhere. Yeah. It's a mineral.
I
like
don't
anything
think we
else.
should be using residuum on
I'm
on
into
stuff
this.
like
Yeah, what idea?
tattoos.
Does anybody else want to get a tattoo or?
Maybe I wrote it down wrong. Maybe
For
the
another
thing emerald was
2,200
2,500 gold.
This is a party fund.
What do you think, Matt?
What do you
I
think,
think maybe
Matt?
I wrote it down wrong.
I love
Pretty
it.
big emerald we found, wasn't it? I mean, it was like legendary.
What's up, Vex?
This.
I look at Matt's face. Look at Matt's face.
trying
Matt
to make
isn't
tattoo
even.
happen for our-
Matt
I
isn't
understand.
even.
Well, it seems like you guys have the
We got
means
the
of doing
residuum.
something.
Matt's like not even saying
Can we trade
anything.
Orly some drugs
Matt, what do you
and a really
think?
cool
You think it's
tattoo
2,500? You think I wrote it wrong, Matt?
you have
Matt,
a
what do you
lot of
think? Matt?
What
Matt?
color is?
But it's about the
residual?
materials.
It's great.
Just all the
Yeah,
ladies,
well,
including
yeah.
Veth. Yes.
So you'll have like two shades
Veth
of green in there.
for a fuse tattoo. Veth got a fuse tattoo. I'm trying to remember when that happened for Veth.
You all ready?
Oh, I do remember. Okay.
Sit on
It was
down.
like very quickly after
Need any
we had the
whiskey for
transition,
lemon
I feel like.
pain?
From not to Veth. I feel like it was right around that.
Well, girl.
Straight.
And he gets out his.
So with the emerald tattoo, Yasha's dexterity bumps up to 16, meaning an
gems and grind
increase
them into the proper
to her
dust
AC and
and prepare
initiative.
himself with the inks and the materials.
And
that were
Neil said about 20
given
years ago
by
sounds
you and your
right,
friends.
which is half my
And
life.
slowly, in this final bit of time
So
that you
I'll
have
I'll
here on
take
the
it.
cusp,
I feel like it's about
as you guys
that.
are putting your affairs in order, he begins to complete this tattoo all along the side, down your neck and
Here we
across
go.
the shoulder to as far down the arm as you'd like in whatever type of design you would like.
Beautiful.
So you kind of guide him as he goes.
I dig those
and
kind. I dig when it's
give
like,
what the
I mean, it
inspiration
depends
is for
on the
different
person,
shapes around the
but I feel
runes
like
of
Yasha
Orphan
would
if
go,
there's anything
oops, I punched
specific,
myself in the head. I feel like
that you'd
Yasha
like
would
to
go
embellish
good
on
with a nice
in parts
neck
within your skin.
down the side of the shoulder
think,
tattoo.
Maybe some vines with some flowers kind of weaving through the runes.
I like it.
And sort of all the way down.
I feel like
To the-
some people
of the finger?
can pull off
I like it. Okay.
different kinds of tattoos. I feel like
It's pretty cool.
like the stature of
easily enough
Yasha.
done.
I feel
It
like
takes a
she
number
would
of
look
hours, but
great
he
with
does so,
with
and
that.
it's a
I feel
painful
like if you're like
experience for
a
any person who isn't
like a
as used to
Veth sized
embracing pain
person,
as you
maybe
are.
that's
Stoically,
maybe you go with
just
something
take it without a
else.
change in
I
expression.
feel like certain
as it
things
comes
just
to
go better
completion,
with different
the
statures
kind
and
of
stuff.
spiking numb pain down the body.
But
from
for
just like
Yasha,
the
I think that's good.
Needle tickle across the skin. You kind of look over the art, and it's been a long time since you've allowed yourself to be
Right before
a
I think
canvas
actually,
for
like
beauty.
immediately so. Okay.
And it
For
feels
the
like-
tattoo at Veth. So that was a bit ago.
This is beautiful, Orly.
Well, I don't mean to brag, but I had a lot of time to myself on the shore, just waiting. So,
Orly's been
back to
waiting
sketch.
for doing some tats.
I quite like it.
Well,
I don't know if anybody adds just all the ladies. Okay, so none of the gents have gotten tattoos yet.
for my crew. Anyway, best we start getting our folks together and
The first
make
thing
our
I'd
way
do
back.
if I was the gentleman
So that is a
was
permanent
go
+1
to
your
a
deck
shop
damage.
and use some of that coin.
What are you? You're maxed out now. You're 20.
20 across the board.
20 across the board. Yeah.
Whoa.
I would go to a gem shop or something. I would start using our gold and platinum to buy gem dust for whatever buffs we want. Because right now, we don't have the gems to do everybody. But we will
As that's being done,
soon.
then we
when
come
we
to
do
where we
it.
ended last episode with you guys making the jaunt towards the Tide Peak Tower, Nicodranas, your brief discussion with Yusa within his tower, letting him know of some of your concerns and imploring him to look into what information he may have on the Eyes of Nine and this vision you had, while you then, exiting his tower, make your way into the familiar and welcoming streets of Nicodranas midday. So,
Midday.
Mighty Nine, what would you like to do?
What would you like to do? So that was Yasha's moment.
To be
We spent almost 10 minutes
civilization again.
on Yasha's tattoo, and then we got what would you like to do? But hey,
Yeah.
it's part of the journey, and it was nice. I enjoyed it.
It's strange, though, to see all these faces just going about their business, sort of blithely unaware of the islands that are just out there full of crazy shit.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, this is quite a change. Do we want to make sure we have somewhere to sleep tonight?
We always have somewhere to sleep in Nicodranas.
Fair.
That's
Wanna
true. That's true.
Shop? Do we want
We
to?
always have somewhere to sleep in
Find people?
Nicodranas.
We have
That should be a
lots of
shirt.
money.
I feel
We
like
buy
that's a good
so
shirt.
much.
We always have somewhere to sleep in
We could make
Nicodranas.
beautiful dresses for horses again. It was a good way to spend money last time.
We made dresses for horses?
No, I did.
Oh,
They're very expensive.
The horses have dresses now.
The dress.
Yes.
We made dresses for
I
horses.
feel like I missed that.
Yeah. Did I
did
miss that?
I did that before
Oh,
on my own.
I feel like that's the sort of thing I would have noticed.
yeah.
What
Did
they
Jester
look like?
do that on
Very
her
frilly.
own?
Like petticoats, everything.
Is she just making shit
I
up?
had a
I don't
carriage
remember
when we
us
first
making
left
dresses
here,
for
and
horses.
It was
I remember
like
her making
the most
dresses.
glamorous carriage you could ever imagine, and I had horses with dresses. That took me a minute.
My goodness.
I know, it was a dumb purchase, but I think
Was that a
worth it.
thing? Well, I don't.
Stop around the midsection.
I feel
or
like
does it
that
make
is
it
a
down all
complete
four?
falsehood. Or how do I not
Reminds me of
remember
our
making
plan.
dresses with
We'll stop
horses?
by to see your mother for a bit, and then are we going straight to Zadash or one of the Cobalt Reserve
Look at Caduceus.
location?
We were gonna do some research on stuff.
Oh, pre-game,
on
yes.
Nine,
Okay,
right?
so I did not see it. I'm like,
So,
all right,
with a
I
mind
may have
state,
forgot
we
the
can-
tattoo, but I definitely feel like
the
I would have
baddies,
remembered
the Rexen trim.
horse
Check
dresses.
in with Jester's mother, with your family.
Of course.
Horse
The libraries
dresses.
at home. And then maybe see about picking up a little extra work
Extra work?
from the assembly. Yeah,
Does not pay very much.
no, that's what I hear.
But you know, you get points.
Yeah.
We get points.
You get free food, free craft service.
I do.
Yeah,
okay, I have a
free
unique
craft
look.
service. Oh my
Oh, you
god.
play like thugs and stuff.
A lot of furball. Dumbest joke.
That's pretty dumb.
Well, so where are we going after this then?
Well, I mean, maybe
Okay,
we're getting
I'm
ahead of
out. Gotta
ourselves.
close the shop.
I do need to go
Adam,
shopping.
it was
I'm
great
on
having
the
you.
end of
Good luck
high
with
quality
finishing up.
training.
And we'll see you next week, or in the YouTube video, or in
It has been a
Patreon,
while.
wherever I see you next.
I've
If
been anywhere
not,
near a
Friday,
storefront or a bookstore.
we'll be here.
So
Been a while.
it has been a while.
It's been a while. My sister just
And
texted
I'm
me
sure we could
saying the
restock
Chucky
on,
season 3
stock on
part
supplies,
2
and I'm
trailer
sure
just
there are,
dropped.
curio shops
So
and
after
places
we're
to
done
get
with this, I'll
interesting
actually be
doodads
jumping
and
into
all
that one as well.
Then we
There's
spent
now
enough time
another
here.
trailer I gotta watch.
And
But
then
that one I'm
on
gonna
the
jump
day
into
we
right
come up,
after
you want to let
this,
them know that we're
because that just came
here
out.
in advance,
And it
or-
starts April 12th. It says right there. April
There's
12th.
a lot of
Season
fantasy
3,
by surprise.
second half of Chucky.
Maybe I'll sneak by just to make sure that she doesn't have company tonight. But I don't want to let her know we're here.
Hello, chat. Madloath is in the chat. What is up, Madloath? Madloath. I was just gonna take a drink. I'm gonna kill this. We have
All right. Well, there are a
roughly
number of shops that
15, 16 minutes left. So
can
here's the
acquire
final
elements of
cheers.
the
I'm
paper
gonna
and
kill
ink that you
this,
acquire. It's a
and
bit
we're gonna
piecemeal. You have to go from place
finish
to
up,
place, because the
and then call it a night. So Madloath, welcome.
materials
remember
for the purposes of magic in
the
what
tats
some of you delve in are
Worn by Astrid and
rare to find in general.
Edwulf.
And then
Yeah.
those people that do take an interest
that,
tend to run through the stock pretty rapidly.
Little John,
but
I feel like Little John
after
when
a
you
couple
said
of stocks,
yeah.
you managed to cobble
Too
together how much do
many
you need?
rat eaters. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go knock out guys. Good night, all. Neil and everybody.
All right.
Final drink for
That's
Neil
so
and for
many
Madloath.
people.
Here we go.
I will say,
Split of paper.
I will say,
You got a bag of holder.
you can
I have the
at
Vault
this
of Ember.
moment.
And all
acquire
drinks are done. I just have water left.
700 gold worth, so 70 platinum worth.
Yeah.
Here, and you're now unable to find the rest. You may have to go looking in another location.
There's no more paper on the menagerie.
We bought all the paper in the
I'm
Menagerie
gonna
Coast.
check out for some diamonds if we can find any diamonds.
Caleb, I mean, hey, we expected it, but
a little bit
Caleb
of
just
saffron, 'cause I'm starting to
bought
run
up
low
all
on my
of the gold. I mean, all of the gold, all of the paper.
stuff. And then if there's anywhere I can find
Mr.
like a
Paper.
5 gold
We're gonna
token
call
for
Caleb
other- for
Mr.
other stuff
Paper.
that's coming up.
Totally. A $5 token.
Mr.
It's quite easy to
Paper.
find. There are a number of places that
Little
have
Jackie
varying
Paper
scales of
lived
worship.
by
From,
the
from
sea.
small carts on the side of the road, people sell all sorts of trinkets and baubles that represent different members of the prime deity's circle, to a number of temples that are specifically to the Wild Mother.
Colvin,
It was very important.
Caleb
figure,
needs the
in
paper. Yeah, I mean,
a
hey,
bay and
buy
a
that
coastal
paper,
ship,
Caleb.
Where the lighthouse here
Lighthouse,
is
yeah.
a massive
Figured they'd have
visage
a
of her.
street vendor. Saffron.
Saffron, it's a little harder to find than inland locations, especially something so close to the ocean, but it is findable.
50 gold worth.
Oh yeah, you can find 50 gold worth.
It is fine.
And then
Not as much of a trek to get all the paper. Quite like
diamonds, I
Caleb.
suppose, if there's any.
Diamonds you can find. Those that you find here are largely already cut. You can.
Cut diamonds. We're getting cut diamonds.
Are we
Damn it,
looking
Jay.
at dust or
Now I'm
solid
gonna have to go
We
watch
need to
that
find
later too.
diamonds
Star.
for, like, I think
You
like
caught the
1,000 gold
reference.
worth of
Anybody else?
It
Oh,
would, like in a spell.
oh,
that
Ninja got
takes
it too.
1,000
Puff the
gold
Magic
worth of
Dragon.
diamond.
It
Can
just
you
like
use
when I
multiple
heard
diamonds to
when I
make
said
that, or-
Caleb
okay.
Paper, Liam
1,000
Paper.
gold worth of diamonds.
I haven't
That's
seen
what it
that
says.
in
Specifically,
so
it says
long.
a diamond worth.
Okay, let me
Puff
look.
the Magic
specifies
Dragon. That was one of those ones I used to watch with
singular
like the
diamond, then
Point.
that's a challenge.
If you guys remember the Point,
I mean,
me and my
I
arrow
mean, you say that, and you're
walking
right.
along. Those were like
a diamond.
classic
worth-
Diamond dust
animated
worth 100
shows when I
You
was a
have to find an
youngster.
actual, a singular stone that is worth that much.
Would there be 1,000 gold diamonds in those mines that we didn't go into?
You don't know.
It's always worth a try.
thankfully,
I could
trade
play
is
that song on guitar.
veritably booming across the Menage Coast, especially in Nicodranus,
I want
which is in that
to play it for me right
cross-section
now. I'll
between
hear
the
it from where I
Empire
am, I promise.
and the Concord. That being the case, with a little
Imagine
bit of research, you can find...
They walk out
I
back
would
and
know
you're
the
on
fancy shops.
break
Oh,
and
you would very
pizza
much. You grew up here.
heaven
yeah, you can
or
definitely
hell,
find
whatever you want to
a
call it tonight.
diamond worth
and
a
you're out there
1,000
just playing
gold.
Puff the Magic Dragon on a guitar.
Beyond that, you can find
Peter,
three others
Paul,
that are
and Mary.
worth 300.
They're a great little
and
duo, or
another
a great
two that are
duo,
worth
a great
500,
group.
depending on what you purchase.
I'll buy the 300 ones.
Okay.
All of them?
Three 300s.
Three 300s,
for
the
that
mighty
That
300.
biggie.
Three 300s.
Okay. And so we'll get the 1,000 gold diamond one.
That's 900 gold.
You
We're
got it?
buying tons of shit, but this is what I wanted. This is what I thought we should do. Go buy up all the shit we could buy.
Oh, okay.
That
If
way
you
we
wanna
got
toss in another
everything we could
500, then we can
need.
get all of them.
Yeah, let's get them
Okay.
all.
Let me know.
So we're just gonna get both the 500 gold ones and the 1,000 gold ones.
Sure, yeah, you bought all the diamonds.
We have all the diamonds.
As if you weren't already making friends here.
Everyone
there are
loves
a
us. We
couple
just
of
raised the
local
economy.
jewelers that are very happy.
We have
to
made
use
the economy of
Yes,
Nicodranus
I remind
very
them
wealthy.
To visit the Lava Chateau.
Oh, of course. So I would not think of otherwise.
What the guys should be doing is deciding what buffs they want for Orly to tat
Purchase.
on them and buying those gems. I don't know what exactly they'd
Like
want.
magic.
But I mean,
meld
diamonds are
to
great to have too. We
500
definitely need the
Gold
diamonds.
diamonds into 1,000.
I don't think it works that way.
I don't
But
know
maybe
how magic
Caleb
works.
could.
You
I
can
don't
use-
know what kind of thing.
I think you can use multiple diamonds for some of them,
Yes, you can.
and then diamond dust for greater
Look at Ford. Like I look at Travis. Travis trying to knock
One
those
large lumpy diamond worth
those
less
dice
than
out of that
percent.
healing potion.
How many of us have healing potions?
Healing potions.
These guys.
So they're all right.
We got a
should
decent
probably
amount.
Find a stool nearby.
We have a decent amount, but we should stock up on everything. Let's do it
where would I
all.
go
I mean,
to
we've never had so
get
much
something
loot in our lives. We should
enchanted?
definitely
Is
stock
there
up on
such a
everything.
store here? And would it
Remember,
be
they
the
can
same place
only
that-
do so much
And someone else is going, or
to their skin with the tattoos.
In
Better bought gems
yeah,
than
depends on what enchantment you're looking for
than
and how powerful. Because
conscripted gems.
enchanting as a craft is
Remember, they can
fairly
only do
rare.
so much
To the point where in
on their
Zadash,
skin with the
the only
tattoos.
really major magical item broker that you've encountered there was Pumat.
well,
you know-
like basically, if I wanted to say make another flask of unending something or whatever, like where did I get that? Was that in Zadash?
Yeah.
You
that's-
had
that
Pumat.
had that
Yeah,
made by
Pumat.
Pumat,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. All right.
When we
I'll
go
wait.
back,
I was gonna
there.
say,
there.
I'm pretty
Oh, I
sure
guess I
Matt
can remove
answered
my
the
penis
question.
party favors from my
Pumat is the only guy
inventory.
that's custom making us shit
I
right
imagine
now.
you saved a
One.
few of them.
Never met.
Yeah, you have to have one for the scrapbook.
I mean, there's
for the
probably other
shadow
people,
box
but
that
right
you
now
made
we don't know
Got
of
it.
them.
It's no longer a plethora
Yeah, look-
of penis party favors.
While Nicodranus is popular in trade, you don't have knowledge of any specific like major magic item emporiums here. You kind of have to keep an eye out for specific items that flow through different trade passages and shops.
And then
You'd have better luck in larger cities like Zadash or Exentrum.
could, if I just wanted some incense or a glowing or a phosphorescent material, would Caleb be able to pick that up for me where he went?
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Caleb, give me some incense or some phosphorescent material.
Fines.
Caleb, you're on
Is there
it.
like a general store?
Caleb's on it.
There's
Phosphorescent material or
Seafarer's
incense.
Bounty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Much
Alrighty.
reading
So you make your way to the Seafarer's Bounty.
Notes.
Okay, yeah.
I absolutely
really
love
good.
how Matt gives them props for the healing
Sea
potions.
floor
I think that's
bounty.
glorious too.
Or
Seafloor
I think
bounty.
I forget when we started that. I think it was pretty early on.
One from
Maybe it was
Kinsella.
since the beginning, but I feel like in the beginning,
So
I
you-
feel like it was early on, but
You
not
walk
from
back
the
into
beginning.
the somewhat
But I love that there's
scattered,
like little
cluttered
jars
pawn
for us
shop,
to
if
have
you
our
will.
healing potions.
And there within you see the older female gnome, Sheila Bob Snopper. Who you,
Sheila Bob Snopper. Remember that
previously.
one.
Kind of lean forward. And,
How can I help you?
And we're down to
I
the
need
final 10,
ball
guys. We're under
bearings.
10 minutes.
Lots
Under
more
10
ball
minutes,
bearings.
and then I'm
Kind of
jumping
ran
into
out.
the
I've got,
Chucky
like 300
trailer.
left out of
I'll
my
post
bag
that
of
up
1,000.
right away if you're
So, yeah,
interested.
you sell
And then I'm doing
bags
the
of ball
Patreon hour.
bearings and also bottle rockets.
Oh, well, I can certainly get you some bottle rockets. As far as the ball bearings go, I can get you Some.
More ball bearings. We're going for more ball.
Okay,
More ball
Here,
bearings.
just refill
Don't
this
forget
bag.
the
Do you
Sunshine
have other
song
fireworks other
too.
than bottle rockets?
I do remember the
There
Sunshine
are a
song.
number of explosives that we have.
I had to
for
go
various
back, but I mean, I'm going
Yeah,
back,
can I
and I
do
was
like
like,
a
"What is that?"
variety
And I'm like,
How
"Oh,
much do you have to spend?
we're talking the animated classics."
Let's just say plenty.
Plenty.
Any, I can buy you.
How
I
much
can
you want?
probably buy the
Plenty.
shop.
That's what I want. I want plenty.
I'll be right back. And she kind of like looks out the front door and closes it, shutters the windows, puts on a couple of lanterns, goes into the back room. Before she goes, she refills your bag of ball bearings to 630 ball bearings.
Yeah.
630 ball
I have
bearings.
to look up again how much a
That has been an ongoing thing. Have we had ball bearings since the beginning?
You're right. I apologize.
That's another one where I feel like we might have had them since the like almost the first handful of episodes. We didn't start with them, I don't think, or maybe she did,
Tools and items
but we
here.
got them very early on. If not since the beginning. A tutorial on how to make them.
4 silver.
On how to make how to make the healing potions. Michael just posted how to make the healing
and then
potion
after a woman comes
props.
back
I'm
with
pretty
a large
sure.
cart.
Damn it, Jay! Now I have
That's it, and you can see there are
"Weave
barrels
Me
and
the
small
Sunshine" stuck in my
cases
head.
With all
I
manner of
hope you
fuses
get
and sticks and strange.
you get
explosive
LOL
cylinders.
no land stuck in your head.
Quite a bit. Like
when
we're
you-
talking 4 backpacks worth here.
I think
and
I'm
you
reading
have
that
no
wrong.
idea of how powerful these might be.
Okay.
I'll give you the lot.
Look
You'll give me the lot.
so
For
land
50
struck in
gold.
your head. That one I don't know. If I'm reading it wrong
Done.
though, I think
It's been a pleasure doing
something
business.
is in
She
my
wheels
eye.
the cart in your
I
direction.
tossed her 5 more gold as a tip.
My goodness.
My
so generous.
goodness,
What's
everyone,
your name
we
with
are
my
just
pal?
going around Nicodranus throwing around cash.
Pirate Beauregard.
Oh, Lululand.
Interesting first name.
Lululand. Got it,
Parents
got
really
it,
had a
got
plan
it.
for you.
Ball bearings
Pirate
and
Beauregard.
caltrops are always a smart
Bob.
purchase.
We've actually met before.
Oh, well, that's embarrassing. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it's
I
like,
mean,
was just
ball
passing
bearings
through,
did
like,
help us
your-
with certain things. Even as ridiculous as it is, the
Memorable.
ball bearings did help us
You
from
would too if it
time to
wasn't,
time.
You know, so darkly lit in here from all the lanterns. I turned off and closed the windows. That's on me. That's on me. Anyway,
Do you need help with this?
no, I've got it. It's my. I'm happy if we could just get this out of here as soon as possible, so as to not draw any suspicion. This is a lot of.
He's super illegal.
Well, it's just a large amount draws a lot of attention that I don't want on me and on you. That's your problem. So, and she starts pushing it towards the door.
It's a cart, like a cart of fireworks?
Yeah.
Cool.
I love it.
Good.
Cart of fire, like a cart.
I don't know.
Cobblestone street.
I love it. I love
Look,
it.
look, 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 look.
The other guy in the beginning of Willy Wonka who's like pushing the cart with all the blades and shit hanging.
Yes.
Nobody
Ever goes in, nobody ever comes out. I knew right away what he's
Drive
talking
real
about.
Quick, pick up a felony. No.
One of my favorite movies. I've already said it. We
That's
got
more
we got
Beauregard
2
than that.
Willy Wonka references in one
Gotta go across the
episode.
border.
I want.
I want to put them all
Nobody
in
ever
the walls
goes
of amber
in,
and just someday have
nobody ever
Astrid
comes
just
out.
dispel and all these fireworks go.
Do we ever see that guy again? I don't
So
think you
I
ever
kinda
see
do
that
need
guy
it. Yeah, I
again.
find Ford
Creepy
or
dude
Caleb,
outside of
whoever has the
Wonka's
bag of
factory in the
holding.
Are you
beginning.
attempting to be quiet with this?
Maybe
No,
cloak
not
over it?
really.
Like a cloak over the card.
Yeah, I'll throw my. It really does feel like driving to
Ninja.
India
Okay,
to buy
fam,
fireworks.
it's time for me to go back to Pizza Land. I hope everyone has a great week. See
Okay.
you all in
Oh,
the
yeah, I
comments.
throw my
Ninja,
cloak
you have a
over just so
glorious
it doesn't
night.
look- it looks like
We're
warm.
down to the final 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes,
Okay.
we're going to say goodbye. And then, like I said, I'm jumping into a trailer reaction for Chucky.
All right.
And then the Patreon
So you
hour.
make your way towards
I might take a quick
the
snack
Goliath
break.
Chateau?
But I'm gonna try to get my works done, and then eat.
Yeah, is that where they are?
That's my goal.
Well,
guess.
some people are out shopping.
But
Caleb's
Ninja,
buying all the paper.
We
and
love you.
supplies.
We hope you're great. Have a good night. Well, Papa Roach's last resort.
So,
Manskins the loneliest. Loads of Lincoln Park. Blah blah blah. Me. The sunshine
you do
through
notice
the pouring
partway
rain. Blah blah
towards
blah.
the
New
little
tomorrow.
archways,
Fill my cup
A
again.
handful of Zalezo are.
That
kind
will
of
set
filling
off some
with
alarms.
about 25
The last
people.
Papa Roach's last resort. That used to play
Alright, I just clock 'em as I
constantly
keep going.
back in the day. cut my life into pieces.
And you make your way to
this
where?
is my last
I guess I don't
resort.
know. Do I know where people went? Did we all just scatter?
Everyone's
we didn't.
kind of scattered.
Yeah, everyone's scattered and we're all just buying up shit in Nicodronis, but I dig it. That's the first thing I do. We've never been so stacked with cash.
And clothes shopping.
The first thing, like if you just won the lottery, I'm sure the first thing you do when you got back home was go shopping. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're shopping. And we're shopping for the right stuff. Caleb got paper. We got diamonds. We're getting ball bearings.
Eventually, as you're
And
waiting outside a
fireworks.
bit, the Lezo are
I
all
mean,
watching.
you know,
waiting
we got to
for
be
the
silly a little
approach.
bit.
Right as Carlos comes to the door, who's one of the he's the tavern manager of
The
the
lavish chateau.
You've seen him before, though not been formally introduced. He goes,
Excuse me, what are you doing with this out front?
This is Carlos.
yes.
Carlos, hey, it's me, Beauregard with the Mighty Nine, friend of Jester.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Can I bring this inside like real quick?
What is it?
Goods, celebratory goods.
Okay.
For the party, it's gonna be
Looks
great.
over your shoulder, and the three's Lezo walk out. It's like, is this person bothering you?
No, not at all. They did a shopping job for me, so do not worry. Everything is good. Thank you so much. We'll go ahead and take it round back, and we'll put things away. Help me. Stock
Carlos
as well.
sounds Italian.
Thank you for your watchful eye.
And they kind of
I feel like Carlos sounds like
Come see the Ruby of the Sea.
a Hispanic name, but he sounds like he's speaking Italian.
No, but seriously, what did you? What?
I just bought a bunch of fireworks, dude.
Okay. Well, now I'm
This could like amp up
a conspirator.
the. No. You can.
Bring it in. It's fine. Just don't put it near any of the lantern oil. Please.
Yeah, that's sure.
Yeah, don't put it near the lantern oil. We do not want
helps you
fireworks going
get
all over the
somewhere
place.
safe
Jay,
and
have you
out.
seen Falling
toys
in
and
Reverse's
clothes?
cover
Yes, I'm
of
gonna
Last
buy
Resort? I don't think I
buy some
have.
toys
I don't
for
even
my
know if I've
son.
heard of Falling in
Like a set of
Reverse.
blocks and,
So I don't know.
some
It's
more,
possible I heard it,
like,
but I don't
targets
recall
for-
that name
for
of
him
that
to shoot
band.
at.
okay.
First thing I do is pay off my debt. Yes, of course, pay off your debts first. If you win the lottery.
Way through. That was a
Then
throwback.
get the car a proper detail.
And then
Michael,
maybe
would you
if
not
there's
just buy a
time,
new car, or would
some
you actually
clothing shopping
restore
on-
the car you
I'd like to
own?
get sort of like
I own a nice car already, and I think if I hit the lottery, I would sell that shit in a heartbeat and buy something nicer.
Between all the custom
As much as I
outfits,
love
the
my
toy
car.
purchases, I'll say
I
I'll
would
put you
if
back.
I hit the lottery. It depends how much, I
half
guess. If it was like if it wasn't like million, I'm talking like millions of dollars. But if it was like a reasonable amount, I'd probably keep my car.
How very Sam Regal of you.
How very Sam Regal of you. We're down to the
Alrighty.
final minute, everybody.
Anybody else?
Final minute. Here we come.
After I get done looking for diamonds with Caduceus,
Matt seemed like he was gonna. Matt is saying, "All right, anybody else?" I feel like after Jester, we're gonna call it a night.
She is gonna have.
So we're gonna let Jester finish out.
Okay. All right. So as you make your way in, you catch out of the corner of your eye.
That'll probably
Carlos
get
and
us right to where
Beauregard
we need to be.
are, like pushing a cart off behind one of the stacks of kegs and boxes. And as you make your way up the staircase that leads to the secondary floor, you can see Blood is sitting on a heavy stool and is like...
It's Blood.
He gets in a mode where he's kind of napping, but is still aware. You know, that kind of like creepy...
I heard
gray-haired,
so
eyes still
much
open.
Depeche Mode and
But
French
he's
heavy
paying
metal,
attention. He's
environmental activism music this past week. I love Depeche Mode. Tool, A Perfect Circle, Ozzy, my friend has particular tastes, not bad taste, just particular. It's a 23, so kind of want to stick with it.
I think she's just reading her books.
It's a great stealth car. Maybe keep it and get a sport car as a
think she
second
has
vehicle.
somebody
I mean, you don't have to get rid of it. You could always get a
But,
second
I mean,
vehicle.
For you, she
So yours
changed
is
that.
quite
That
new.
was back.
Mine is a 2009,
Okay.
and
Didn't even
I love
talk
it,
to her
and it's
for
got
years.
low miles. But I would get a brand new
No,
truck or something like that.
I was saying shit to myself.
I might even. I was telling you guys, I am already thinking about getting a brand new truck. So I would just
I'm
get
just gonna
a
go
ridiculously
to
more
the
expensive
store.
one
Okay.
if I won the lottery.
Fair enough. I'm gonna get back to my watch.
Okay.
Back to watch.
I wait from the upstairs at Bo. Hi.
Hi.
And then I go in.
Okay.
And that's where we're stopping because that's pretty good. We even waved goodbye. Laura was even waving goodbye to us. And that is a little past 30 minutes. So it's a perfect place. I don't want to go too far past because we're already dealing with a short amount of time. By the time I do the Patreon hour, we got 20 minutes. And I think I'm going to split that with next week's live stream and the YouTube video. So the YouTube video is going to be like 10 minutes and we'll just catch everybody up to speed of whatever's on the Patreon hour. Basically, that's why I like doing a YouTube video, because people that aren't on Patreon, I want them to kind of know where we're at and what I saw and what I think of what is going on. So we're probably going to do a quick little 10-minute YouTube video, and then I'll save some extra time, because if we just go to the break, we're only getting an hour and a half next week, and I want a solid... I just want more time. I was going to say a solid 2 hours, but that isn't even possible right now. So, which reminds me, how was the Denali deal? Michael, I said my offer was 52,000. They won't take my Jeep as a trade-in. So they're like, even though it's an amazingly awesome, high valued Jeep, they don't put anything on the lot that is older than 2010. So I literally just missed the cutoff. And I'm like, are you serious? And they're like, sorry, it's just our rule. Anything older than 2010, we wholesale out and we don't put it on the lot. So 52,000 was my offer. And they're like, they called me back days later and said they'll go to 53.5, and that is their bottom line. And I was like, I didn't even want to spend 52. I originally was like stuck at 50. So me going to 52 was already pushing my limits. And I'm like, I know it's only $1,500, but I'm already in my mind over $2,000 beyond my limit. So I thought about it and I'm like, I'm good. I could keep my Jeep a little longer. I'll wait for something else to come around. And I said, if you change your mind, let me know. But honestly, at this point, even if they changed their mind and went to 52, I don't even think I'd do it, because now I thought about it and I waited long enough where like, I kind of just was like, all right, whatever. And I'm kind of out of it. So I don't know. When it happens, I'll let you guys know about me getting a new vehicle. But right now, that is where I'm at. I feel like they're going to call me because I saw it is on the lot. Like it still is there. And it was pretty much, they just got it, even though it was a turn-in on a lease. It's like a 2-year-old truck. And I feel like they will call me at some point, but when they do, I might just be like, sorry, I don't want it anymore. We'll see when it happens, if it does. But I also love Depeche Mode and Ozzy, but I had never really listened before. Everybody, I'm going to sign off because I want to jump into this trailer. I got to do a Patreon hour, and I want to eat before I do that. So I love you all. Michael, my moderator. Lisa Pocky was in here earlier, my moderator as well. Star and Daniel O'Day 44. We have Ninja Master, Rogue, Emily Mary, Amelia, I hope you're feeling better. I know you said you were a little under the weather. Amy and David France, we love you as well. The Chimiki Paro, Neil, my friend, the Little Power Monster, Mad Loath. I think I said Forrest the Runner, but if I didn't, Forrest the Forrest the Runner, Vero G, Adam Espinosa. I'm going as far back. Shane Barron. I'm going to go as far back as it allows me. The Northern Lion went to bed a while ago, so I know I already went back pretty far. Am I missing anybody? If I am and you're still in the chat, let me know. Rogue, I think I said already. Star, obviously I said Star. I didn't see Clever today. I hope Clever is all right. Clever, we're thinking about you. Colvin, did I not say Colvin? Colvin, have a great week, everyone. Sorry. Oh, see you next time. Is it Friday yet? And we'll end it with that, because Colvin says it best. Is it Friday yet, everybody? Is it Friday yet? Where's my button? I always click the wrong window. Is it Friday yet?